or be extending the contract no ewo Real Madrid. And no any stories how do PFA pre-season ho any matches how do also ekoko so ewo pre-season ni mu nyina no ena waboa no a ode eba yewia ne abafie abehwefie so no pre-season ekoso nra yebomamane ene day 3 of Asante Kotoko for pre-season etwa so ni nyina ho amane bo wa ha de ba other clubs ne de ba ne say Samatex enso release players ni bi after some contract and one of them a former captain of Bechem United Kofi Agbesima you see you be a free agent or unattached I'm sure say by now krano a couple of other clubs I shall say contacting we got a fine player minim here Samatex for no are extending a contract now mano enti yewo a lot to discuss and now jumedi so ti ye be say money e betena na my part of this show wabra wo hwe na o leave comments e wo ho your Facebook Otec 102.9Fm page no so da so live and your sound so at da YouTube o search Otec Sports channel no so na wa subscribe na fe wa hwe show ni bi wo ho ma remfi say wa drink kire bia wo fire discussions mu bia no obetumi atwero ato ho so be so dey fa WhatsApp so c'est n'est pas problème 0505225578 0505225578. Regardez bien French Anna. Je comprends français. Je comprends français. Et nous non I see what dia ka bia no this Google Translate bam French. Monsieur Fouadi omo dia yo krom ha no. No okra Côte d'Ivoire so obaga no oba so be pa adwuma bi na ayo. Odin mu a unze no Ghana nya betesa nto na bebia no unsi atro French teacher needed no ebura ho. Ti frustrations are abrabọ no ni din expectations ne how we see expecting say obenya no ma amane sa no no de nyina be gumo so nto cat tu parle français no antiase ya ni wachi wow. Monsieur for no mo. Omo kan bi na French na ntumi ansua no. In fact I na hard when say francophone countries na twa ehun ahia north east west French for nkwa anso yentumi ni omo communicate ya botra Nigeria can say Togo any Benin akodu Nigeria na ni omo mom na interact which is very sad simply because yentumi nka French omo ntumi nka English so all right so Mama yenko amanoni nsem wala studio be wrem na afia hwe de ho ye ba na nkomo aka chire bia no de amamo mre na hyase ekọ na nim sese no ya na ye more time e de a discuss stories na wom ninti na ye ba ye nchen para so no na tew wala studio wie for 30 minutes na afi ye de nkomo aka no abeto amoso nti ye kwa amanoni aba Otec
yensa kan nyina no ya pomodin ede ne nyina eno so etimi de aba kama hye no so ese ensem pina wa ha ye de ne nyina no etimi de abra wo kama na ebo mame fanto ene mo ese Otec School of Journalism and Communication Studies efre we na anwumre sebra sensen twa adwuma no wankasa no wani je wonsem no pese wo ye bi na afi no wotimi ye ni ya ne nyina Otec School of Journalism and Communication Studies efre wo sebra na afi no yemfa mfantiti mu na chesensen twa adwuma na nkasa wonso bra be ye na afi ni ma ne nyina no eno so ntimi nkoye kama enti wo timi nkan na anwumre na ukuta wasi ya na se SSC certificate the TNSM Otec School of Journalism and Communication Studies efra wo sabra na fe wo ntimi admit wo ama bibia nso no eno so ntimi nkoye kama sanso na mame mfanto ene mo esem odie no wonso oye ela voliva o bana fe ya je na chesensen twedwuma na wonso won hyase agentete no na chese wa be ye bi kama sanso na mame mfanto ene mo esem oye mature student a obro 25 years elku ene mo ye kan wo working experience awonso no wotimi hunu hawa ye betimi ne obi adi nketanwo kama entim nso ba ye beje wo na fe ne school no wonso wagentete ne kama sanso na mame mfanto ene mo esa watcho exam tifie ena de tie ne sa o twan results a obeba na fe no wonso yede wa fantete mama chese bebia nso no etimi akoye kama Otec FM yem premises ye ya ana Otec School of Journalism and Communication Studies aso ye ni nyina no eno nso wo enti obeba na fe no wonso waba be pick your form no name before so obeba no hye no nso sem no friend penifo na fe no ye tie ne se enquiries awuto ni nyina watimi amekini kama me patro numbers ne mi no 0547 823 005 and 0243 842 007 no Otec School of Journalism and Communication Studies omo samno and ye dinin nanso media ma medi uramana fe no medi ato no se ebene jaba consultant Dr. Bendano no amne de fearsome 3 e de abasha no so ese we ne buana fe no wan kasa no ujenwa wo bin no atimi akoye kama entim o temenka oyo oba obu nsa emoja ne nsesusu ye etora bia na chese won so body na nkasa no waya chon ona no nsa ye titiri koda bia le chese wan kasa kwampon asa ofa no eno nso jojo sanso na hye nso esem wo pressure wo diabetes ana fesade nso no adore ni pedua ne dodo ani nyina no eno sem obeno no nda fie sontre ni be hepa plus pop vene plus max no ebeboa na fe aye ni pedua no adwuma pa ama chese de yete ne sa anwodeni nyina no eno nso atimi aba me patcho wonya malaria ana sa typhoid ama chese honam nyina yawo ya atenka no kofom ama bema affect wan kasa wonam nsam ne nyina na de yete ne sem na ye de fie sontre no ana me de tuja sem obebe no numbie ama bibia nsam atimi akoso wonya infections awodo ama chese wa ya entimi nkọ abomade na fe no kokoto hepa plus no ene pop vene plus max ne be ebeboa na fe de tense infections awoto ni nyina eno nso atimi afiri wo kama hye no nso ese enuro ne miensa ne nyina no ba ko bia 20 Ghana cedis entene miensa no 60 enti we ne 3 na wo general fe no o no mabom no na fe eboa ma bebia nso no etimi akoye kama odi opese ho nsankyira ho nsankyira ne awoto a de yete sem aye ni padua na nkasa no eduro no onum abeya mawa mebacho onum de fearsome trene wi ahye no so esa wo de atadwe ana chese kwadu no ebeto akire na fe no eno so atimi aboa ne kama edadin ebeboa wo na fe no me say ye wo pe bia won sanso atimi aka hepa plus Pamfi ene plus max no ana mede to no masa no bina fe emwa emane nyama ne nyira nso ntimi nkoye kama hye no so esem obeba mode na fe no wafa ebeneji wo nso na mbese na fe wo no matin komo 0542 778 572 0542 778 572 ana 0542 807 907 ano aye men kan se wuramo awade yete ne sem no aye ebenejaba no wonso watimi subscribe to your channel no o subscribe to the channel la wadama wode na wo be no ene sem oba na chese link ne da ho eno aye de yete ne sem aye royal sports we kan no na chese video no eyi ne kama ewo YouTube no so ekoba ne se ya obeye ne nyina wa bra me ba cho onso obetimi share video no ama na kopa ekoba na sana ebie kwan comments awodo no o de pam ye redim no show no so am obi ansom atimi anwo se na anwumre no yɛne one yɛyɛ adwuma ne kama sansom na ma memfa nto dwa ɛsɛ website no ɛyɛ the www.otecfmghana.com ntihyɛ no nso ɛsɛ deɛ yɛteɛ ne sɛm hɔnom no wokɔ a stories a wodoɔ pii ɛgu yɛ website no so wobɛnya me yɛkenkan sanso no ɛna ma memfa nto anom sɛm already no now the live radio no and also to asia kama area my ubenya show no and some atimia tie sanso no and a Facebook no so no Otec 102.9Fm entiana nwumere no amana ne nsam ne nyina ba bia wan kasa no oni ye link up bia ye tene nyina nso no and some timi dia ba ma bia nso no timi akoso kama na emom no Mama Shadi and I say, Enfenfre Bibremuha, Mebacho, a Bibremuano, the attendant say, Oh, Ram, oh, Nigeria, I'm a former midfielder, and it say, Olufinjani, Mebacho, Papano, or run it, say, Olufinjana. Chesameka na semeno ora ya po ade amade super green girls da na papa no na de atie ne sem mpanifoni bi ka esa an na Nigeria omo football no cramp no enkabe bo na fe no ex footballers awodo no ye mo ngura na fe bibia nso no eno nso ntimi nkoso kama eno ana ora ne tim ade Olufinjana se yenka am wo bia so ntimi ntese hwe obobo a enkyere so betimi orane football enti wono ade paako apeso waka ene se uye ex player na opesa football no administration no won so opesa upamu a ye wo school a wobekọ ana senteti a wobefam ansa na wankasa no won so waba be football administrator entinye se bia wo bia ball football ni wie ya na chese de tie no se ya wona tiko ai ana we de wa ball game ni bita ana wo student of the game nti momfa de ne nhyane nsa owura ne tin ade Olufinjana se yanka em wo bia so ntimente se sa de no se oma hwe ye no omo ya Nigerian football no wa we ya na chese eye ditch na de ne nyina no eno so obetimi akọwe no eye enkra kakra efri Nigeria and some ultimately buy a didn't you know and some ultimately to ja meba cho ma memramo our Egypt minimo unim say Egypt fino at the letter akwa kuma kafa sa anya pia and kakafon some mama dina fino the atiana some CAF Champions League no this season mama dina fino some ultimate spontan number no ama chesa baby and some ultimate koye kama na me pacho channel so as a not el ugly and qualify for Champions League. Now, no, me pacho uramo. The Egyptian Football Federation no. Among some Asia ya. Amade kokoma camp no. Yase he adwuma no. Bia eni pa o ta wo bia. Ayasa o. Zamalek bobo ko no. Ade atodwa se. Hwe sakaf nim na omye mistake. Asa amo ba be expand ade no anasa amo increase teams a amo ba CAF Champions League ne se ko for run club na team nade aglia amo Zamalek amo bo purely out the tennis competition no amo mo enti eno aya kakra chese ena nyimre eno nsom timi apa no ene yete ensam ne nyina eno nsom timi dia pa ma bibia nso no eno nsom timi akoye ne yankoye ne mana fe no ye ni nkomo pi ne nyina ene se kakra men se ka ene FIFA so ye on se enche pia ana de yete ne nsam aya World Cup no eno nsom timi pa na wie ye na me pa World Cup ne pa na wie no na obia twen asa official FIFA aya best 11 competition no FIFA na nkasa amo organize tournament no amo so be ni nyina no me ba cho FIFA I release na nanwumre you jam Maradona ade to so mame na fem abobade no so esansem o check here lectures FIFA for no amo se players awodo no abomo moten pa na de wo no ene se mame mfanto eno se yemra na fe no ye ni nkomo pi ene we no aya official FIFA amo som 2026 World Cup no ana chese ne nyina nso no eno som atimia pa no enti de wo no ene sasa de maka no opa like ye page no lectures o like we a wa share live video eno Royal Sports Kanu no ababoa pa ama show no nyina eno nsom go viral ye ne sa no o comments awoto no nyina o de bona fe no yetimi already ne kama ade ama bibia nso bekoye na afi ne ama no nsom atimi ankoso me ba cho FIFA say yankam wo bia so ntemente as a goalkeeper ne tedi Vasinya ono ana ye omo tournament best goalkeeper enti Vasinya ono ankasa no odae edema Cabo Verde ono ene demo Pedro Porro amode ne gina nifa ana fe mak kukuraya omode ne gina benkom central defense no aye Dayo Opamecano ana fe Alessandro Martinez ana a complete defense no de tennis and finfin no aye 3 Jude Bellingham Rodrigo Hernandez Cascante ana fe Michael Olise we aye de eba na me patro de tennis and no front 3 no ano aye Lionel Messi already did the Ellen Protalad ana fe Kylian Mbappe we no eye FIFA official 11 me ba cho omonsom atimi ye awo World Cup no na chese ye dene nyina eno nsom atimi dia bano enti o join ni Facebook no eye Otec 102.9Fm Otec 102.9Fm YouTube no eno nsom eye Otec Sports into Adama o ba na fe wa like na chese wa share ne kama ama bibia nsom atimi akoso me de ba betu dwa ase owro ne tennis na Zidane eba ba juma adi ama de tennis le Blues of France session so asem owura ne tede de show lectures agreement ni nyina wo dada asa after the World Cup no de tennis papa ne jaya juma de ato no afe no obi nsom aba ba ya juma no wa bra ne nyina na eye owura ne tin ade Zidane na memfon to dwa asem aya French Football Federation no lectures wo nsom ahwe ne nim so owura ne beba enkra men se kene na nwumere no and sa officially meba to Zidane the tennis Tuesday day anymore no and cram in second setting in so no French Football Federation no ebe make adian official ese zizu ana eba be fa djuma no afi no on national team no omo ba djuma esanse and cram in second no omo say emre ni omo fa baby omu gyina ya no se omu ye niam ntem wa bre no beboa ama chesem French national team no eniam no nsom atemi akoye kama ya dene nyina eno nsom atemi ya to dwama bebia nso no eno nsom atemi akoye kama entezizo nso no dia ben se kan sam ombe announce ne Tuesday ama cheso obi nsom atemi ho asem owura ne dene zene Zidane pampampa no eno nsom ba be for French national team no ama chesa adwuma ne nyina no eno nsom atemi akoye kama na dia ben se na nwumere no and some omo ne did France and Germany yes omo ka bomo na fe no omo so at the joint bid at the akwa FIFA for World Cup 2042 na chese omo hosti ni nyina ne se omo ho se no 2030 ade no akwa kwadi eno aye chese Morocco, Portugal, and Spain, and Uruguay, and Argentina mo be mama de na fe no bomade aye ne kama essence no enru no let chese aye centenary 100 years aye World Cup ne ba essence no ana chekia timu sade na nkasa no de omo ne sem ne nyina no eno som 2034 no eno som betimi akoe enti France ne Germany target 2038 and after 2042 aye 2 countries no amon some pesa amade joint bid ekokoma FIFA na fe World Cup ni nyina no amon some atimi ostibi ama bibia nso no eno some atimi koya ya dini nyina eno some atimi ya todwa wo show no so na me pacho ye ka ye tene se Germany nsansam no ba me nguram o dia bina so ye na ye tene se dia bino amani already did pay Matesaka adi nkomo na de atere sem pema tesaka amone na tin nkomo no owro we abo adi amadi atere sakraba na tin adi Arsenal da wadi juma adi ama German national team no me ba cho pema tesaka sese no oye into aye maker ano aye football administration na de am say kan se dia bi no omo se hwe owura na ade a wasua no won no kwasam ne sase wo munya no na fe dia bi on no oba no oba be managing director of IS Sports and on some betimi aboa ma ne ma ne nyina no and on some betimi akoe enkra men sanka and some owura wo ti sa adwuma no ne dede Andras aye Rateg yase nyankopon boa na afi we nyina pa na wie ya owura ne tin ade Rateg no and some ade adwuma ne nyina ade to eno ana me pacho dia bi no omo contact papa ne tin ade pema tesaka esem aye sa adwuma no ono som ntime bra mefa de men seka ade sama tesaka yase owura no ono ankasa ade a amane ne agye ɛso baba ya sa adwuma no ɛyɛ Jürgen Klopp pasese no ɔsan bana kyese wo baba de adwuma ɛde ama ɔmo ne didi Germany ama kyese bebi ansom atimi akoya ya de sankra ne nyina ɛno nsom atimi de ato dwama bebi anso no ɛno nsom atimi akoya kama ma kan kyerɛ dada ɛsa yɛ live ɛwɔ Facebook na so ɛna fe ba bia obɛhu ye bia ate yanka bia no watama onsom ɔpɔmɔten na fe no watimi like ne share na fe no ɛyɛ comments awodo ne nyina fabra yɛbɛ redeem ɛwɔ show no so wabra obi ansom ɔbɛtimi ato nkasa na anwumere no yɛne wa ne yɛyɛ adwuma ne kama ma men confirm ɛsa World Cup na ba na wie yɛ na de yɛte ne sɛ adɔdɔdeɛ ana nkrofo pina no ɔmo nso etimi afa ɛde free World Cup no mo number 1 enipa wodi kan a meba cho World Cup no yɛse wasan kwan wɔ ho pa ɛyɛ owura ne ti ɛde David Robert Joseph Beckham David Beckham na sam na meka no yɛse World Cup no nko ano advertising contracts awodo a kyese papa no ɛyɛ ho adwuma no yɛwie ya no wanya 22 million euros ɛna de agu ne botom de wɔtɔ so mieno ɛyɛ Shakira enkra men sɛ kan sɛ Shakira de no ayɛ 17.5 enti World Cup no ultimo sɛ sampani form ye no we no body mo mo pa ɛno ayɛ David Beckham ana fe Gerard Piqué ne menka ne sɛ ne yere dada ɛno ayɛ Shakira ana kyɛsɛ ɔmo nsom pomoten na fe no ɔmo nsom agye ɔmo ne ama bibia nso no ɛno nsom atimi akoya yɛ de ne nyina ɛno nsom atimi de atodwa okay sɛ the year 2021 ana LeBron James akokoto 2% stake our Liverpool bobo kono me ba cho sika wode toye no na $6.5 million ana owura ne tele LeBron James enso you see ye enso na de toye enkra me say kan say no o check ya ne chesa yase samre no na Liverpool value no aye 552 million nemom say no Liverpool bobo kono club no evaluation aye $6.2 billion ene gina owura ne tele LeBron James me ba cho ne 2% eno aye 6.5 a ode toye no say yase 2% no say Jessica na obenya around $124 million good business ana LeBron James ono nso otimi aye no enti papa no nso no go so ama chese enkwan ni nyina no otimi asa na se o check ya ne chese ade na nkasa no ne 2% no I increase by 1,800% increment abano aya 1,800% ana LeBron James ano som atimi anya ano aya kakra na anwumre ne etodwa ana yade sansam ne nyina ano som atimi aba menwura mana memfontodwa asa ena anwumre ya Aston Villa ani owura ne tede Alejandro Garnacho ani Chelsea nyina amaje atomo beba cho player ne tede Alejandro Garnacho ram our club ne did Aston Villa na fe wakwa kodi djuma ade ama club no chene nso asa boy ne kwa kobo loan na mom no owie loan na obe sign 4 years contract ade ama Aston Villa na fe watena club no mo ama bibia nsom atimi akoso enti chance bobo kono me ba cho omo nsom ane club ne din ade de wo mo no ane sa Aston Villa so no akaka kra bi no ma wie de men senka ane sa boy no ne medical se ne nyina no ama buki ama chese ne nyina ono nso betimi aye oye wie ya no aye confirmation ne beba sa Garnacho so no Roma de djuma ade ama club le tin ade Villa this season ne pana wie ya obe sign 4-year contract de ama club le tin ade Aston Villa na fe no one owura ne dede Unai Emery enso aka bo mo na fa djuma ne nyina no ama timi aye ne kama ne nyina ane sa yase owura ne tede Unai Emery no ane ka kire mpanimfo sem ono ankasa no ohia player ne de ade Garnacho ewo Villa bobo kono eno ana chesem amati djuma na amana ba besi samre yase Garnacho nso no ono nsom etimi aba ya de nyina ano nsom etimi de atodwa no be ba cho club stories awoto na ne yate sem no entitim bia wo support no o join e wo live no so na fe no be ba cho wo ba wa like na fe wa share esansem aye de ya wo benya wo share of air stories I deep no ama bibia nsom atimi akoya ya wie Garnacho de no be ba cho ansna bobo kono enkra men second na nyimre no ane sa empanifo no atena se abobo wonu se emre na duro ese ansna bobo kono so no e de bid for player ne di ade Bruno Guimaraes enkra me nsenka ane sa Arsenal mpanimfo no awu sa boy no one onya Arsenal boboko na obebo ana fe Mikel Arteta ensom anya owura ne din ade Bruno Guimaraes entenkra me nsenka no ane sa de ate ne sa Arsenal tim no omonsom ade bid bashim enche bia for owura ne din ade Bruno Guimaraes no aya kakra na anwumre etodwa ana chese ye de nyina nso no ade nsom etimi de ma ewo so no na Arsenal tim na no omasa bawram awa Aston Villa omokoya Ezri Konsa aya center back beba cho oginachire wodi ma papa ne tin ade de yetie ne se Unai Emery Arsenal boboko no ase William Saliba akopra na Saliba akopra no say player no ose surgery onye ewo chese na chidompe no obetwen na fe no de ate ne sem arrest na chese ne recovery no eno som atimi yakoso kama de menseka ene sem aye boy na nkasa no ene recovery no le chese no som be slow kakra eno ana ma Arsenal boboko no omo som percent back enti Ezri Konsa ana de menseka no se Arsenal timo no omo nyana enkababua yase Arsenal for say omo timo no omo ye bi na de ba ko ne se anya bia omo so players omo tete ton omo ton players ni bi etobi omo chekia no omo hwa owura ne dire Ezri Konsa lectures and evaluation no between 30 to 35 million pounds eno ntese Aston Villa for no sika omo bu se no 60 million pounds no enti Arsenal boboko no enkra me se kan sem omo so omo sika omo de be kono around 30 to 35 million pounds sister me ba cho Aston Villa boboko no omo peso omo bu sa ne nyina no omo Arsenal omo nya ne enya ne china eno kakra etodwa ne se Villa boboko ne se mo Arsenal for World Cup na yakọ ne se mo hwe bi mo se de sisi ye na anya bia no Ezri Konsa no akoye no akwaba nkatwade ana akoye game na ma chese England nso no ni chisempa enti Villa ejina se boy no 60 Arsenal sit between 30 to 35 ana ade ni nyina no omonsom ebetimi de akọ enti in the coming days no ye be hu ha wasa story no anonsom ebetimi awonfodi ama bibia no anonsom atimi akoye kama Arsenal tim no a hwe ne mu se omo benya player on say omo call boy and din ade Morgan Rogers ho yo mo hu yan say Chelsea ade sika hwe mo trim 170 million pounds ade age Morgan Rogers yes Arsenal boboko na tension nyina akwa di PSG player ne di ade Bradley Bakola so Arsenal enya boy na omo de ne beba ama adwuma ne nyina no eno nso atimi akoso na nkra me nse ka no and said the Gunners omo peso omo yem na afi no omo nso atimi bo adwuma no ma bibia nso no eno nso atimi koye kama ya de ne nyina eno nso atimi de atodwa ma bibia nso no eno nso atimi akoye kama enti ba wadama like na afi she ama bibia nso atimi koye beba cho ena nwumrei owura ne tele Carlos Enrique Jose Francisco Venancio Casemiro former Manchester United player no when your team our United States of America boy ne ball World Cup ni wie ye no ene de ya already did it just men kan say Casemiro oni club ban did Inter Miami Lionel Messi e body mu omo no ono ma wie shannon so ase already did it Casemiro na just oba be kono sa afia ye bo wie ya ye ba be bo fofre no eno na Sergio Busquets ese o de somo ni nyina ban wie ye eho ana Miami bobo kono yes amu target player let him ade Casemiro enti de mense na nwumre no and say already did Casemiro assign it ade ama Inter Miami bobo kono ya mense ka and say contractor o sign here no ebewu June 2029 na chese no aye already tin ade Casemiro ana chaso no nsom join Inter Miami bobo kono ama bibia nsom atimi akoya ya de sansam ne nyina ana nsom atimi ya todwa ama bibia nso no atimi akoya kama na me pacho Inter Miami bobo kono assign Casemiro no America de adefun bia ni ho na some ye video ade ma Casemiro na no kure ne ye tie ne se u check ya Casemiro no video na fe pa mo Facebook no so no mo betimi enjoy nemom yete ne sa radio for no aya na masom no aya mo chew chan sa ana ya na mo pesa mo ye no ente no radio for no aya de ya ye ne mo abro Casemiro join Inter Miami de o mo se video no ɛno na ɛtwa go Facebook no so no sound no ɛda radio nom yɛntie kakra ne mmra.
Llegó el momento, Miami.
Fantastic anyway, a former Manchester United midfielder. Netin Eddie Casemiro na sese no. Ono so kwako rem ewa America sese no. Oni Inter Miami bobo kono. Ana dia mense kan sem owura no so no. Kwako di juma ade amomo. Enti dia tie ne sem player no. Ne chese juma ne nyina. Ono so kwako bo ama bibia nso atimi akoso. Enti initial contract no Shannon so asa ade ne nyina no. Aye 2027 no and wakwa akobo adwuma no na fe bibia nso atimi akoye kama after say Casemiro assigning ye adema Inter Miami team no ana o se hwe no kurenie de obetimi aka ane say ono ankasa ade motivate no ema ne kopie Inter Miami pa no aye de tie ne sem aye players awodo omo wo ho ene hawa team no ankasa no de bia no omo pese omo win no fe no omo to so na chesa omo som ewura mo ensom atimi enyini as a team ema bibia nsom atimi koye o se club ni project ya presented man no ana fe effort a empanifo no nsom atimi mekiye asem omo de ne beba ne nyina no ne chesa eso na nipa ne ontimi ma Inter Miami empanifo no omo nsansom atimi nsefom ne nyina ana se ensenkan ne koye ana fe bibia nso no ana nsom atimi ko kama entidi tia no ana say wampa no ono nsom na ba beboa no fe no ene ma nyina nsom atimi akoso kama ya de nyina ano nsom atimi ya to dwama bebia nso no ano nsom atimi akoye kama na ye bo World Cup ni wie no Bayern for say omanya ska kakra na before say ye ba be kwa World Cup no omo player ni din ade Michael Olise anya bia no na ne market value aye 150 million euros say no omo si apeja 270 enti we team na ba na wahye so ese 170 no ba betua ene se bia wo betua kra 150 ne de omo beje na fe ne enwo no ebia ka ho kama enti Michael Olise de no eno nsom aye kakra efri mu ba ye de nyina eno nsom etimi de ba mame fanto ne mo ese ena nwumre enkra mense ka ade free Fulham bobo ko no no ane sem owura de de Avaro Abalowa Coca Salamanca ensom ba adwuma ade ama Fulham bobo ko no na owura no obeka ya ofri Madrid bobo ko no mo ene owura club banete ade Fulham say ba adwuma Adiama Craving Cottage Club no na dia mense kan sem owura no na adwen say Real Madrid obefa 2 players and dia free ho number 1 aye striker and did Gonzalo Garcia sa akwadawe so no opese ofa no number 2 aye Franco Mastantuono yase owura ne tin ade Abelowa no wo ho ade ne clean say Madrid bobo ko no boys ne pa omo ni Prusagrawa ma Esa se Jose Mourinho Madrid de ne bae no enkruwa na Madrid pe enya fei eno ba be man kwada nketo no ama develop enti de pa no ene sem owura ne tin ade Avaro Abalowa ensom ane mpanimfo so no aka bomu sem ayede ya eso mo so no efo sa 2 players no aye Gonzalo Garcia ana fei player le tin ade Franco Mastantuono ade ne free club le tin ade Madrid ama bibia so no eno som atimi koya ye de nyina no eno som atimi de pa me ba cho Real Madrid bobo ko no Enkrame se kan na nwumre no anesa Rodrigo Hernandez Cascante empanifo no omo bobia still that don't Florentino Perez asa papa ne me kwan mo ese boy no ani manimu ya no omo so enkwankofa ne nemo no Madrid empanifo no de yese obia ye convince Rodri pa obebuwa pa ama adwuma no eno so atimi akoye nemo sha story we nso se owura de tede Rodri no eda obete se Madrid boboko no enso atimi apeno ama player no ono so abedi dwuma ne nyina no de amense kan se bibia nso betimi akoso no afe no eye Madrid midfielder se ba ko atimi akọ de amense kan and it's Eduardo Camavinga aye player baako say the airban no and it's Chelsea team no yes Japi Alonso ani beje so one boy no so no ebe ya adwuma ama chese nkomodi die krampon yes underground no and nso achase dada enti the airban say Madrid bobo ko no omonso ram for Rodria the atene say midfielders no ombeja baako kwan na afi no ono nso atimi akwa ya dine nyina no and nso atimi dia ba kama nemo no be ba cho Rodria no Madrid for ne say omuntua more than 60 say ekokoba say City for ne yere omaje say oh mo dia mo ya Madrid dey dey ya ne mu a ye twa hemani na afi mu akwa omo ton abro sister Madrid ebe pull from the racer boy no some ntimi fa nemo no enye official say Madrid bobo ko ne be ko nemo no uram e wo Madrid da ye tell say Madrid omo nkasa no newspapers awodo no ana airtro say Madrid enso no say omo to Rodri omo nto no more than 60 no ana no some aye kakra e ba ya tiri nyina tibidi ato ya oh how Madrid efa kokura ya no dia men say kan say operation for Rodri no sa na be ye obo say enkakra sa obetia na Madrid afa ngoma wie no ma announce akwa yese ni badindin no masa onu di agro pa wan we obawi una fe no won so nti hu no enti no aya kakra na nyimre etuja Fede Valverde ewura mu ne ewo Madrid omo training aya complex wo ama bibia timi koso okoye no osia Jose Mourinho image no Eugene de to so na owura ne dire Valverde say so much emotions ana fe ono ankasa na ana edemano esa for the first time ewo ne career mo ye ba be wura season mo na fe no ono Valverde ana ebe team captaincy amband no adiama Madrid bobo ko no ose no kure ne de tia no ane sam ono onyine ne nyina no ne chese senior man cover ya se okro no odidi wo mo na se odidi Ramos ana fe Cruz ne Modric mo ana se Samson ana Lucas Vazquez so no odidi ne na se nemu babi aba bedu no ehia ba beto no ono nso atake up challenge no obaya adwuma no ma chese bebia nso no eno nso atimi akoso kama Denzel Dumfries and Antonio Rudiger ebe start the TNSM omo training no next week on be returning Madrid na omo nso no omo training ne nyina no omo nso atimi aye dia men say kan say Camavinga a player at the Madrid Chelsea team no sadia mekan no owura ne dede Alonso and mpanifo ne din komo esa boy no onyana beboa pa otena Madrid da obesai kwa say mfimfin ono ohia obi na fe waba aba be ya adwuma no Sergio Busquets are returning to Barca na okoye no anya say bia okwa akobo ball Busquets say no ne coaching career no eso start na Barca Athletic one mo no eho ene woko opese okwa assistant papa ne tin ade Juliano Paletti na fa adwuma no eno nso atimi koye kama eno aya kakra na anwumre etodwa ne ade ne nyina no eno nso atimi dia ba no na de tie ne se me de to anim se oyazaba awramo di dwuma no na de omo ne se oje World Cup no kwabena se video no ho fato so wabra owramo ewo sociedad omo nso akampa bebi atimi akwe ne doneka ba mecha no aya mixture of the moment awadama onumbia eno nso abeboa wo pa ama adwuma no etimi akwe kama o timi nkan na anwumre na chese wan kasa nso no de atie ne sem wo ye mre wo mpam onkaja obey oya no adane wagu oya no adane wagu oya oda ho no ohwe odi no osrew master ohu osre enti esa obomade na afi no donek no numbie esanse a mixture of the moment onumbia chichichire wona ne beton kwanta pai se umie miane amade agu be ma wansa no me ba cho ne beton kwanta pai circulation no ana esa wo yese ebetimi akoye ansa na bibia nso atimi akoso enti de tie ne sem aye donek no a mixture of the moment onumbia ebeboa wo pa oba na gigiwadi ache ama sese na nkasa no wo de unyanya na chesenka bono botrofe pa kofie ko ubo ni bia tobo Dr. Ese ne Dr. Kwache say fanambes na me de ma no aye 25 minutes formula accelerated down din ubo say uwie jane to wa ubo say yes obedis carbon nso obedaji numbers ni nie fa wa bra wo ba beto donek ne bi e wo Otec FM any herbal shops awodo no aye 0246 727 677 0246 727 677 boss the amede sorry so say Juve I make contact at the room at Manchester for Orani did Joshua Zexi last season Mokaya winter transfer window ni be no omo ye this time omo samba for urani din Eddie Joshua Sexy. Yenina so na yemfa amanani nsɛm ne nyina no emfancy boss. Yeda
all right, senior, yes, that's it. Young and Dr. Favor ha doc. Ma yenin common fa Favor Natural Health Care. Bebia yesa enam yare yankoano. Anaze bifu fra beka ho. Dada na ho.
Dada na
correct.
Beka ho.
Mo.
Amafo busame yare binti. Yes, ba o si nyanto was yesre be ya. Eno nso be powerful se di we ne ye no. Eti. Yeguso ayeye.
Okay. Akra. Ene media ene atifo ye nyina yata ya so yeti ne message award mai.
Ma menchia na memma we bia otie Otec FM akwaba. Sede ya na yeta betena se ne atifo di nkomo. Na ye kasa fa ya pomden ho na ye de yen kasa mfa yare bia ho se enemu yare na ye betena fidie so a ye kasa fa ho enemu yare na ye chirim amobi bia te ase se bi wo so anase ebite so na opese utu ase opese utwitima efru so abra ensa mabiem eye Favor Natural Health Care ye center anase yasoye ena ewose oba se utie me na yare na tena so acha nimse ni padodo na ya na tena no so acha nti ya na ama na bemkurabu anase oji achinyi se yare no eni aduru anase onimba bi obekọ ye start say ye ba Otec ya no achepa yi so you be out tete ya ye metena fidie so ensan ya no da ye metena fidie so enkan yare foforo bi apart from enemu yare enti ye ba da na ye gusu ba na ye kyerem ne ye ma utiefu ate ase se enemu yare wo so a ebetimi etu ase ama na da bi san so etim betena so kyerɛ se de ye no eboa de ye no emfaso wo so ntimpacho utia emfa hu ni yiye se yare na tena so udie se enemu yare nko ade a nyagidie ne fa number no ne frɛ ne bra anase se wuntimi ma baabi a won wo de kyerɛ na yemfa aduro ni bi emro entu be fa ya number no ofa number na save no Favor Natural Health Care anase Dr. Favor ne fa hye wadwum se obefrɛ obeba ya center ho anase obepese ye behwe wa nemu yare nko a me pa to ye number no 0245 378 245 0245 378 245 0245 378 245 pacho utie me na bia ba bia obefra ba no oba besi adum anaso abesi Central Market anaso Roman Hill no aba udie usi a nante bla ball ho anaso Dr. Mensa ubeduru ball ho anaso Dr. Mensa busa obia se opeka ekoduase anaso kanyase ufuru duase ka na etu ya na aka kire mate na driver ne se ubesi bola junction unim ho enti oduru a onsu osi wana utwa akwan mu a se wo mu se obia akra oto ani hwe straighter obo se abrosan bi ho a ya boso red the next abrosana etwa abrosana ya boso red no ehwa ane wo ana usi na obuso obia se oba baabi a first pa na police for container ana se omberia no na ombechro ana oka se oba Dr. Favor ho a obia bechro se wuntimi ma ana wunyamre ema ye delivery anase ye door to door de hia ne se ofra uni edi nkoma ba mi hu se nemu yare eneto so ye nhya anase ye nkoma ye no bedi no oti ase ma ba bia wo bia no ebetimi de enuro ni bi na ye de abro enti utie mi a fasha wadwum se o ba nemu yare de bia na meka se nemu yare no bibia bi tene so anase bibia bi ha no bia no ewo dewe a esi de adi ewo ni nipadua anase dewe a ne sentence anase ne science no esi ye ewo no so obu a otie mi ade a me na hu so onya nemu yare eye Johnson tentem Johnson no akra bia na akano na waso okojonso akra bia na akano na waso okojonso onipa ne bebre o ha za Johnson ne kano wan kano ho a onru ba bia waso Johnson no na Johnson ni bi credit kan ba aguni panties anase na ndawe mu wa Johnson wie no still na na wote sa Johnson ni bi aka ne be manim so ye be ma anase oyoban so wote sa still na Johnson ni bi aka ne be nimu e ba sa ya na e ha adwen pa obu o ha onum nso obu onso onum nso but the moment obenum nso achakra na e bi 30 minutes ana 1 hour na wasa Johnson kana okojonso uyi Johnson tentem no eto ha Johnson tentem na se Johnson nyina ya na wote se ne be nimu eye ne ya ana wote se ne be manim eye ne ya obu wa se Johnson kana na ya se dudu na ya se eye ne ya oyo oba oye be ma Johnson ote ya wo be manim Johnson ote ya wo be nimu wote se asemu ye oya asemu hyehyew ase de mekwa na ase eja bi na ahye oba na ase oba mani mu a eche se onya enam yare emfa ntena ho afi obi nso utie me ne de ne yese ensuo ene begunu titru ne yenuano ma no na ma ne bebre ya no mofa ne se white fru ase ba na ase ensuo fru ase ba normal misro enye normal oba bia no enso be fri na se aba ede pampan ebeba ede different colors ebeba ebi aba brown ebi aba green ebi aba yellow aye normal enso efri oba ase ba no emfa pampan boni bia ema wase enkeka ema wase enye ohene tu tie mi na ayo oba na enso fru ase ba wa kra no after daily activities all panties and also wonder what is a scent power chire wasen ekekaw enso no gu ba bia na hoye ohene na hokekaw ni nyina che se enam yare be ma ho so ansa na abenyin so no na esu fita bia betaw be ma na no ansa no adwonso odwonso wi asenso ni ba ni nyina no emfa ne se normal enam yare sa ha we nyina no si etwitu amana ko anase ye hwo amna firi so a enye adro na ye mo anom no nko an hia ye onema bebra ya sua de anu se wudwiti yare na se wo hwe yare na oso ye anase wo se ye kyero ma wo ya eno nso bebo ama yare na akontem sa ne mani bi ye se ewonuane bi wo ha ye be kyerɛw amwoja adie ewonam bi wo ha ye be kyerɛw amwoja awe ewodrinks bi wo ye be kyerɛw amwoja anu suban ene lifestyle bi wo ha day in day out uye bi uwom unim se no na ma yare nko me pa cho sa ne mani nyina no so ye be kyerɛw etu dia wo dia ne se o yare no anase wo ha no nam yare na wo be frɛ no aba anase untimi ma baby a won wa kyerɛ na ye di enoni bi e di abro fa ye number ni bi me pa cho ye number no 0245 378 255 0245 378 255 0245 378 255 0245 378 255 save number no favor natural healthcare anasa Dr. Favor na fa hye wajum so be fra enemu yare nko afi obi nso tie me so yo oba so ye bema ade e be dedi anasa ade e be show amene ho so onya nem yare eye nsansan na nsansan no ya na ode yo obi ade esie no obu an nsan no bitim beto yam eto ran se eyam na anasa kakarere no obo se emu ya ne hena se mu kika na otitia na etreye kese obi nso nsan no anu ntimi hyehye nsuo asem pompo bi na abọ no ase pimples bi na asi no omia ba bi nsu ba aka no na nsan bi aba besuo obi nso de tim begu na se bebre titru ne yanuano ma no na ama ne ba no eye ne hene anase ehokeka no emema no so bebre tim begu sebe ne be ma na ase sebe ne hwa no na eye ne hene na ekeka onama na ore ne nsa hye ne botom ase bia o yiska no obo life nenso ne be ma no ho na ekeka na ma ne titi oyo ba oye be ma ensansan begu be ma no ho ana oba no ho emu keka emu yo hene ekona aba bu aya na eye ne hene na wadi nku na oyi bia fefa so ehwa na asaadwo no na asan aba ni nyina no kyese yare ni wo mogye ma wo so oba ne ye hwew enhwemu bia wo so ye ya ansa ne astati ahwew enema bia wo so ye conduct ansa ne astati ahwew no sa na me nyina be ya ma de hia ne se yare na na se oha no eye nam yare utie me onso yare na tena wo so ache entiama oko private na ochima na ensuo bi efru be ma na se ensuo bi efru ase ba ama wo ha na ase de muwa bi enene na ma se nkukodwie ase ntete bi ene na mo so far enema ya te anase enema yehu especially nuanu mmema na yese obi anam yare betran so ache ebi atan so more than 1 year 2 years no afezu so so ahu yese ne be ma no sa se efon won se na ne be ma na afon mema ne bebre ofra so doctor yare na tran me so ache te se mia mitimu se me be ma no fon na efon se ne yare no ko na ama obe ma na afon a yagide na bra oba ne yestase ye show na de ebe chew no udi so pepepe ma yare no na ama obe ma na afon emfa open kototo no bia e ma ne mfa oha na asensunsu so bia emrew yare na ama obe ma na afon te yestase ye show na treatment de be ma obedi so de ebe chew se no ye pepepe ma ya tam ya de be show no enu ho na yare no nko no na obe ma na afon no na aba normal se de first pa na tie no afa enuanu mmema no nso a ono obe hia esi ana no wosan nipa no bebre nim se ono obe hia na hu sane ntema oso okon moduru anase ose okope bibi ya bebu ada bi enye ni nyina na chese bia problem kase bi wo obu okra na wo have se sache obu ana enam yare ya kan ho asem ya na atena nso a amasa ne manaba obu ana didie ne lifestyle ne ma bi oye bi kura ba bi oye adwuma emra wo nyin stress a wokom ena masa ha wo nyina ba mpacho sa ne ma nyina no oba enu bedi nkomo ne aboaw ne ahwe wa mayare na afiri so wo hawo no anaso yare ne enamu yare nko ade a ya gidie na fa hye wadwum se oba ye center ho a ye be hwe ne aboaw na afiri so ye center no ye oduase dote Bola Junction duase dote Bola Junction wa fa number na fitinya mi adme china no pa 8 o'clock ekoye start adwuma ye gidie ne to anamo ne bra ne enhwe se wuntimi ma ba bia wo bia no o kira ibetimi di enuro ni bi ne ye di abrodi ehia ne se ofra oni ebedi nkomo ne hu se enam yare afi ne bia wo se e kiro bia beboa ma yare ne firi so no eno nso ye be kiro ti utie mi a fa hye wadwum se enam yare nko a ene din no nso eye favor natural healthcare eye adwuma fiti Monday ekopim Saturday anopa 8 o'clock ne ya start adwuma ebo nwumre 5 ane yapon ada ye nya adwuma eye Sunday holidays nyina ye adwuma nti se holiday kra na pse opeso oba ubetimi aba oba na wafre ana untimi mfra o de center me se oduase dote Bola Junction usi Bola Junction ho na obuso obia se oba Dr. Favor ha obia be kiro ye sorry fire number ni biem but ye sorry na wo friend na wo fa number o friend so a no nyanto boase ne yakasa especially omo yare ne tan so acha 199 akoko baby bebre babia no wo ndra so babia no ogidie se ebeboa na amwa na okra ase na bemabu ase wonyi gigie biem bana me show nkran se abrabo no ne bibia no sa na tie o break kakra ofo aye omu kakra ofo atitim kakra ansa na wo hia de beboa to de wo tie mi na se enam yare nko ade a emfa ho ni years emfa ho no babia wako so onya gidie nko na to na mo na ba na se enam yare a ye be hwe ama yare no afiri so ye number no eye 0245 378 255 0245 378 255 0245 378 255 ya do bibia se nyame ya adoma da sen ye besen hia ne adi nkomo bye bye.
All right, and doc ya da se for Dr. Favor na ye tin Kanu one ne Dr. Penyina da Favor Natural Healthcare no ene wa be boy nkomo hwam am ye hu de ekọ ewa so ye ho nti de aka ya no muntu a wa oti ye nka no so betu na afei wakoje wa yaresa wo se enam yare nko ade a eho ene ese wo ba 0245 378 255 0245 378 255 Mrs. Subiem 0245 378 255 one Dr. Favor ebetwe nkomo direct na bibia e kama ai bia ka wo wa mi wo miomi ya ma wo miomi ite ko ne wo se ko
no abene wangela no me no magbo no obi mauna ye ehe mawa saminya lona mrade sa konga jeni isi nehi draw blome nehi eke wose kono bo yawe kwade boke jino ka ase silimo mawa mi pa ne mado mi uno awo mo ane manu ibia abo pe ma ibia wase ko yoje imi wo manu ibia awo ma ibia tawo wa mi wo mi Bokwanya sino ikekene ya Yesu ke Yesu jalale
Right, Otec 102.9 so and wasugu awu tie no Yegusu asinkunya so the Royal Sports na ma ona nwumre. Mame running through messages amodi abanu mu mesha say from Facebook stream na say ho na way free Zef. By Zef. Also the free Bekwai. I'm enjoying the best sports show live from Bekwai. More updates from Madrid transfers. We saw Efri Zakaria Mahmoud Nehona Abano say good evening, keep up the good work. More updates on my lovely club Manchester United and Asante Kotoko. Ebenezer Buachi, good evening to Tech Sports. I can't stop listening to your sports. I'm watching you live from Kwamo Konongo Junction. I'm Ebenezer. Greetings to my brother Philip Danso Ochirade or Mabai Senior High School. Fari Eric, Osei Walasti, good evening to you and your team. More fire and updates from Liverpool. Wasco GH, watching the best sports show from Sokoban. Sokoban, in fact, you are doing a great job. Keep it up. All right. Menu Francis, Osei updates from Barcelona. Starboy, watching the show live at Afumim Airport. Osei Kanu, more fire. Co Kerosene. Osei live Akukwa more. Hey, coach, Tinkla the Assemble Bow training pitch not good and safe. Wahala Pani, Osei to my daughter, Ahofe Patricia. MC J Bright, good evening. Kanu, more updates on Barcelona. Nana Yao Spanky, watching you live from Swami. Greetings to my wife, Nana. MC Bosiako Despite. Osei, good evening. While still listening to you inside Akrokari, Bobriase. GH1 Face, keep the fire burning. A big greetings to communication officer for Formina constituency. Dominic Ousu, Osei, more updates on Manchester City. Safo Isaac, Osei Aikanu, this is Man, live inside Fantown. Good job, keep it up. Extend my greetings to all my boys in BY Yard. Times now use Mzemunkwana Metias here. Esiodu Sylvester, please, how can I get the song? All right. Joe Karika, Osei champion Kanu, please, good evening. We are listening to you loud and clear at Bibiani Attack Room from Joe Karika of Bibiani Jampra Enterprise. Okay, Echi Attack Room. Bra Kwame and a wife. Ya no wachi o mama mi Attack Room. And now we are say watching you live from Ahogono Doma. You are doing a great job. Keep it up. From Nana Buffon Ahogono. Okay. Akusiecha was say good evening. My name is Angie. I listen to you always. I love your sports. Okay, Angie. That's it. Pa. Oman Anakwejo Benadeski. Good evening. The pride of Ashanti. I'm really enjoying the show live inside the Sofia. On Saturday, I'll say we'll bury one of your final listener of Otec Sports at Ethiopia. He really loved your program. He can't go a day without listening to your sports show. Akwesi Opon is his name, but people always call him Mrantiehine. May his soul rest in perfect peace. Oh, Mrantiehine, we dear, you could jam and ye pa dia, anka ibeko akwa kujao nenso. We dear, say a bakufu akwentu dikam repem in the next best 70 to 80 years, you know. Everybody count na Nyankopon emfa okra ensie Nyankopon so nhye busuafo nyina den san say I mean the fact that what my information is a part of us and I will tell and show they be I want to maintain day without Ian sports show no. Yeah, appreciate you a lot. Na ye bompa say Nyankopon man baby partner for pim say be san share biem. All right, yento aso away from Opoku Boatin Libaski or say watching your educative and informative sports show live from Afari Community Hospital. All right, Bruno Guimaraes pa Arsenal wato ne ho atwene kra Benji Mfensi sewia ne de eno no. David Mensah or say good job Kanu or here live Boshen and Omar Sterling or say long time. Anyway, Esiodu Sylvester, I say someone should please help me with the title of the music. Okay, Kofi Ajman Blackman then measure them once again live. Pick from Accra. Stephen Buadi, good show. Keep it up and keep the fire burning. Ebenezer Buachi, I love this song. Pa, when you close, please play it for me. I beg, please. What kind of language is that? Krobo, aka Dangbe. We see MJ Bright also good evening. Can more updates on Barcelona? Also here from Mancranso. Anani Kunsu Kojo Krum. Any update on Bruno Guimaraes joining us now? All right. And Osei Guimaraes plus Declan Rice alongside Martin Odegaard in the middle. Arsenal Beji League, you know, fala. You yate. Opoku Boatin Libaski Makani message needed that. We Boachi Ebenezer. Or also the Makani that. And then meaning the messages in this and repeating one. I'm repeating in a sound by idea. Anyway, but my main share the latest ones I become who now filming fair na yentwaso. Way free. Okay, as I'm for the messages in the mankind. I'm say your data wa hayo we wa hayo we wa no. Omo de yazan for man hwe ya ukuto mo aso an hye pa. Mo aso an hye. We Pedro Madina Cruz, fantastic sports show by all standard. I'll say mutie live e tano so ene anwumre. All right, tano so fu nyina so echiamo. In fact, World Cup no de mo gye emfe so papa ya appreciate ade amoye my last Sunday no. Yeni eso ye pa yeni so mankana mbua. Yes, so much appreciative of my supporter and anwada modema no. All right, entry both Yako despite then the makan credit that. Osei Akoto, this is okay. And also you read. Kanu, good evening, bro. Manchester United transfer is very slow. They should wake up and sign best players for us. Manchester United for life. Now, Urefi said, yeah, the 2 days I signed 3 as a 4 players boom. Yeah, the number to me at the oh, wow. Easy. Yeah, the kind one will be at that. As I see, so team bien will be to me a pre-player home. This is a Cassie MP. I really like your presentations. Keep it up. Teacher Andy, aka Del Piero, I was so and was sending message across your WhatsApp platform. So, all right, so you better to Jumede so now. Yeah, good evening, Kanu. I'm listening to you live at BBNE. But the FIFA 11 of the World Cup, I have doubts. So why was it okay? Obisasa the normal fa Kubasi anka. All right, Vigor, need your free BBNE Abba and so no. The monza.
Yes, open you.
Naboko there.
Nyame adum boko na nso e.
Nyame adum.
Se bibia boko.
Enye bibia batebiye. Nye bibia na eboko. Bibia da bibia ba eboko no. Nipa da sanu nam ho na bibia eboko I was here chill.
Yeah.
There's a crime kakra den e bata ho. Because enema ni na muntumi nya ni na.
Debi.
Ebi wo ho no mo a je se wo de kro no e na nya. Ti so nya ni nyina it means wabokro ye kronfo. What you say? And found how much money I want. Untumi nya bibia sa.
And the no credit.
Yeah.
Sana nyame bo wiase.
Very good.
Untumi nya bibia perfect.
Very good.
They are say who scar. We say health issues, who scar. I mean who scar. Na so apom din ya. Say family issue be about the boom, business issue about the boom.
Sometimes cry now pe bazawara kokko nso tuntungu na
ubinya. So
I just your money binye.
Your money binye. Ebi nso ye pa.
But
you see ade nyina mu no.
Yeah.
Yem fast that.
Yeah.
Em fa manyame.
No correct.
So what you say? The one wo danase no. Na oye bi ka ho ma.
Okay. Was out trigger me na.
Oh, the main trigger.
Na people's faith, anyone who believes there.
Yeah,
na me person me challenge it. So what you say. Now when we chat now to no.
Then now to
United Belgian League na fi.
United be West Ham ana
na West Ham zone
England cry United for near say.
The Newcastle United.
Yeah,
well, but United, United,
United, Manchester United.
Back up. So what you say? Chat now to no, and they say Spain G World Cup bia United Niger League.
Na Spain no World Cup say.
So Omaji 2.
Okay.
Or G World Cup bia.
Back no Omuji no.
United Niger League.
The following season United Energy.
Inti asanto.
Okay. Nti mu ho na Muji the following season no.
And 2010-2011. And ebeje 12-13 yanyi biem no. 11-12 near City.
Okay, so Muji 10-11.
and 11-12 no City
ebeje
and yes abeje no 12-13 and a few okon yes munye Arsenal age back no.
It is a more kikako how many years?
I think it should
23 years, right?
That would be 13.
Sorry.
13 years. 13. Yenya Arsenal. And the avi ato echinye bia ni ho.
Okay.
Bia de bia ni ho. Mopa mon kwose sa Madrid players ni Liverpool players enyina mra Arsenal ho.
But the credit woman say mo betimi age amana yi. Send last season Kanu mo ende no. So kamu betimi atwaso free baby amudi see na I tell you say kamu betimi age.
Oh, na dey ato.
The last season baby Man U a free buy pa.
Ato.
Man U ebenya a top 4 finish.
Ha ato.
Kanu.
Ato.
Ka league no yesa bo be 7-8 games to aswa. Me sure say ka mu be di second.
Me just say ade na to ha ho nkasa pi. Ato. Nti afi mu conserve energy am be bo. We are saying 26, 27.
27.
And the moon from my word in 12 for 27, 28. We go way there. Ato.
Imagine the
same. Sending Yamishi Shema Spain and your man is C 2010, so C 2026 Momo J, you know. Ato. We Lutwa. Your friend is sell your house. What do you say? Sell your house. Tongue fee. Now they're good too sure because I see too sure is better than Cocoa Farm.
Sanity. But I send be sending message by, you know, as a transfer more slow.
Now I say mun sign be.
There be sign be.
Yeah, sign trade. Yeah, slow.
Yeah, your team na ye wono. Opinion team na ye wono. Ya sign be kra nka ho a. Ya nhye da ni problem.
Okay.
Me gidie no. Ya o de emfan say ya nya bi kra ansan a. Ye ni problem.
Okay.
Because your team na ye wono. Say so far Trossard. Enkwana efrimu. Nti so no nkwa efrimu a kra Kanu Mijiri say enhye da nye problem emfama.
And am players ni bi so may start the season with injuries.
Injury very good.
Nti
and also very keep Premier League no ne starting no ehia. So especially say your starting season no na Saliba and start ya Kanu of course ebe hard dream. Ebe hard dream e dey ama Arsenal. So nti ye hia 1 or 2 bi there.
Okay. Because here dey we Santos. We Cardalo.
Okay.
And I think one of that you signed 3, right?
Yes, 3.
And Enra Crescent signed Tottenham for small boy.
Yeah.
Not 18 years boy.
Yeah.
Yes, ball. And
they dimba kwa Mate Alex Scott.
Bournemouth.
Yeah. Unzo no so Bournemouth for no person or extending a contract. At the moment, but it seems when who say I mean Manchester United Aberline.
I Telemans na me penny dem.
Okay, Yuri Telemans. Sure.
But
no in him no monya player with any experience exposure or Premier League in I believe very well so obebuamo. Obebuamo. So
yes. Me come we answer kakra but you be discussing later on stories a free calf say is it AFCON you dey free 24 echo 28 teams. There the 4 ebe kan. So what it means is you been 4 groups of 7. Sorry, 7 groups of 4.
Yeah.
You been 7 groups of 4, right?
Yes. Group be you been 7. Say 4.
Yeah.
Into A B C D E F G.
Okay.
You been group G. Ewo AFCON.
Into we are 7 no. 2 out of 7.
About 14. Until near pay
16 so until 2
place,
best
2
until 2 out of 7 groups no I want to have better coin in beam say anano adana under is it under 17 you got 2 coin I share like in say mom share no dan hwa we better 2 coin per because 2 per there e be bo ho the same thing be here more near there but you better and also later and then o my increase a man have con now on be prize money from 1 million to 2 million.
Sure.
And also a bit of good news. And Black Queens money 2 million emra. Na bibi anya fine. And also have a chance. When I feel Dr. Patrice Mochepe as I bought CAF teams a call World Cup na baso. So my idea pa 10 countries a call World Cup no my idea. And then also Morocco any Senegal issue as you say Africa the ABO ya bo AFCON kobe 1 year ni still you nim do wini it was say e was cast the cast e de bebe bia no on be respected and you know so beba so later and then pre-season stories e far yen local clubs no ho and so be rem kotoko ewura day 3 and I'm say kotoko do pre-season ye be wura season musi ana ahonke Kanu or supporters na fam no was ropa but season share so a unhu ne sa na no ma asesa enti chairman Solomon ne mpanimfo da supporters na no with time we bu so mo so enoma mo fi say e so mo ye na eboa ma omutimi sustaining attendance no for the upcoming season but the ones are my mema akwan ne wura nsem no kakra Kofi be join you no wa hasisi but onya emergency be the also 10 abasisi enti and the next 10-15 minutes it should be around it is in a way yetio.
Okay, so say yenyina nim the latest news on Arsenal defender William Saliba. Ya kan no ho asem say Osha even throughout the last season the crowd a point now or the pain and airborne matches for Arsenal and then Otwaso e de call World Cup no e could see a kind Edema France and throughout the World Cup so now or the pain and airborne. But then in the last but one game France a boy no in the course of the game went to me we Emma the last game no went to me so after the tournament it is confirmed after Saliba ever back to Arsenal no it was say oye surgery and say oye surgery nso a e be taking time kakra nti eno be hia say Arsenal ebenya a defender obetimi a start season no e de ama Arsenal team no and say Arsenal ebenya defender Kanu of course e was mo call for an experienced defender obetimi ababe replace William Saliba till say no ho ebeton na wa returning for Arsenal already one player na nidi ewo around say Arsenal ebekwa akofa no John Stones one Arsenal believe say he has the experience and the experience at City obetimi e de aboa Arsenal team no but I won't say John Stones so I think about 2 days ago and eba say Chelsea for so any abria omo no and say akwakoye between Arsenal and then Chelsea why eventually obetimi enya abrante friend John Stones so I must say Arsenal and so a shifte omo attention kakra because it's omo say ebia na omo enya John Stones and in that case it's say interest no akwakodi another English player in the just ended World Cup and also ever representing England World Cup in the name of Osei Akoto ono ena se de Kanu reports eba enyumrei echima Arsenal say ono so ababe interest and also ababe target for Arsenal and Arsenal believe we say omanya free agent John Stones unze say you free agent on this City contract abawe into a free agent but then Arsenal for say bia na omanya no and obetimi akọ Chelsea so she say Arsenal for atagete abrante friend Osei Akoto say ekoba say omo enya John Stones then she say omo ebe shift attention e dey akọ Osei Akoto this is the latest news eba enyumria with regards to Arsenal the replacement omo pe ewo center back in the case say omanya John Stones and yenyina nim say last season one of the defenders Kanu omo right backs omo consistent in the Premier League edema omo club especially Osei Akoto last season yenyina huna ewo Aston Villa win Europe nyina no he was very very instrumental for Aston Villa and unsa wabo Aston Villa che from 2019 and now joining Aston Villa from Brentford and wabo about 7 seasons ediama Aston Villa. It tells you the experience wageni ɛwɔ Premier League nim. So say as we concern Arsenal pen and then last season senior mekan no oboa Aston Villa team no Emma omutimi echo Europe omo eje the UEFA Europa League edc omonaso. And at the World Cup and so no the few games Kanu onya kwan eboye edima the English national team no yehu the performance onti I think say Arsenal enya abrantia ye friend John Stones na say omunya konsa me gidi say ebeye good replacement edi ama Arsenal team no. Then again say Chelsea enya omo target and I say omunya omo key player Kanu omo pen and I say omo edi ne chiache ye nyina nim say just few days ago ena eba say finally Chelsea enya omo target man as say there abrantia ba kwa Arsenal for edi ne chiache na omo pena omo enya no say we decide say obe join team your friend Chelsea me cha abrantia friend Rogers and say
then come on na what could you after signing for Chelsea names Arsenal for me so many bedroom or say Chelsea are the biggest club in London.
Yes I know there on say normally players usual with them. Okay, usual with them. Say or sign team bia me sure say ka Rogers join Arsenal ka the same thing obeka.
No, it should be factual.
Say
it should be factual.
In
this instance, we are in contention. Club Ben the biggest for London.
London,
yeah,
Arsenal.
Morgan Rogers is Chelsea.
And America say ke me sure say or join Arsenal so betimi aka enyi na no say sometimes a players ne kan or mo be kan in a contest obia ne the way anything
or limiting to London.
Yes.
Even in England because in England Chelsea is bigger than Liverpool, United.
Yeah.
But no credit say well London what there as one of the Champions League new or pressimo.
There be say London, yeah, can crew London.
And say London, Chelsea or London. Chelsea or London.
Minim
Spurs or London, no Europa League. Yada Roma.
Yeah.
Arsenal or London. Maji League champions, but only European and EBA.
Yasaji League more. So about London krumwa. I mean there's a popular culture ewo.
Then I'm Arsenal so change Chelsea.
Oh, in my opinion, yes, bia o kan o de your friends say trophies, ebe line up, obe combine Chelsea Champions League, Premier League, of course Champions League bako. Esu Premier Leagues beye bibri and certain. So obi making analysis obeka say Chelsea a biggest club as compared to Arsenal. And America will be so betimiaka in a contest of say about London Krumwa Arsenal a big club Chelsea.
Then I'm bigger than Chelsea.
Oh, I mean and America said there's a culture London or the London culture. Okay, or more hono regard Arsenal as the club a big hono. Ebi a obetimi abroading argument say we the way beba ebi obi ade ne trophies ebeba Champions League esun
no anybody say you on that aspect and then we are talking of the most successful club.
Very good.
But in this context I say the biggest.
Yeah.
Big in this context refer to everything around the club.
Yeah.
Music assembly saying, fan base to saying, stadium attendance, San humanities, every playing squad, trophies, bibia. Wakani nyina bomu, and also Chelsea to chance now.
Yeah. And I make a ebia funny in terms of the number of trophies. Me sure say Chelsea and Ben Arsenal make a trophy in terms of numbers.
Total number of trophies.
Total number of trophies. Okay. And I say the outside England and so etun chen make England when I say London Chromono. Oko London where they believe that Arsenal are bigger than Chelsea.
How many days no?
Oh,
because Chelsea for one count.
Say omo nka ho. Arsenal for beka say omo ye big Chelsea. Chelsea for so beka say omo ye big Arsenal.
But
and I make a
there's facts.
The culture. Okay, wo ho no. And bibie mu no most of the people are more London believe we say Arsenal a big Chelsea. You bet me a debate, a combining other factors, okay? Some parameters in data be out to and I make us say we bet me I make a case. Chelsea say because of Chelsea or Champions League mienuna or marginal Arsenal NG Champions League. So in terms of trophy, Arsenal and I say Chelsea was so Arsenal because of Magic Champions League. Okay, but club no so Arsenal club no Kanu so even open one club or the revolution about football mu enye London nkwa wo England a megidi say ubodina Kanu obetimi the Arsenal aba first. There's a history about that. So open club akwa or the revolution and American say or the changes about English football mu bebra. It is believed say Arsenal. Said the American audience. And you open for debate. And America say once Morgan Rogers are joining Chelsea no obekasa. Me sure say ka Arsenal so peno. Arsenal peno no ko be joining Arsenal so obetimi make a case for Arsenal. Just like the example Kotoko has debate. Said the American audience say Obi Beka say player be join Kotoko.
No, yeah, compare two clubs in this instance and you facts. ABI yes, wako join your money, why any denti or can be to make Chelsea fans feel that but no crap a woman is saying Chelsea ni Arsenal. A moon wine is switch any uncle. Baku moon to me yape. And I ain't been based on Argentina. We can only base on facts to determine which of them is bigger.
Okay, so ono dena original so
okase bibia
and I make us say bibia mu no me I believe very well say bibia mu o the football if you say two teams in a buy okay achievement or ma achieve in terms of trophies in terms of me fan say legends or ma produce in terms of facilities everything any baby na English football ewo any the kind revolutions are eba mu ababedu this stage and I make us say me ubusamia make us say Arsenal Kanu enti Morgan Rogers so me sure say ono so put some factors together and or the arrival say you instances baby obi so join Arsenal waka say oh Arsenal and the me fan say best club and a big club in ABI London. Who be paying the examples of players are or more American statement, So a matter of fact based on
Arsenal for Nangas, I'm say Musro Chelsea for
Yensro Mokanu.
Muntimi show when you can credit Muntia. The
only tenor
London what no crepan is a mama more come on what to anytime be a Chelsea Nibia sorry so Casabianas Nania Idin or more.
Say na make us
we lose
Kanu. Dear one in a kasa, one in a argument or better no ama wo o de premises ni we yaba mo kan nyina na ebe wi a wo se mo age Champions League da na eho no de na wo beka so wonka wo bibi kan ni bibi aka enti wo betimi a build o point oni Chelsea ni argue say football men fan say bibi a free any bibi a bedru I mean achievement ya ye say records ya ye say oni nipa ne betwe eventually obeka say yaje Champions League waje Champions League unje Champions League and Kanu enu kwantimi eputu Chelsea in a position bia untimi nka hwe anase unne bibia obeka said they make an out say nti I believe very well say still a statement obetimi argue Arsenal ni ebetimi make a point in favor of Arsenal and of course Chelsea so ebetimi make a statement at their favor Chelsea team no but en American eventually the Chelsea for no edinya Arsenal for nyina ne say Magic Champions League mienu o unjibi said the American out say and yes may I still believe say Arsenal and the biggest club ewo your friends in London
right, noted
yes so na make about say Chelsea enya omo key player na say one player who so mo di ne chiache bɛyɛ 2 seasons ni or so ɛna wobɛte sɛ I mean Chelsea for Epe Morgan Rogers, but how this time Mutimi Enyan so simple, so fast, you know. Said the player himself, you know. No, so are you ready? Say or bet join your friend say Chelsea. But the question is, say Aston Villa so ebe here replacement for Morgan Rogers, and of course, any player be a keke. Omo be here a player. Obetumi ababe fit into the qualities are no the Aston Villa team no. Kanu last season Aston Villa almost started Premier League, you know, yeah. At a point omo boya na omo air fighting for the league, you know, a drew baby omo but omo fighter no omo fighting Kanu omo entimi wie ni sa. But you know Emery make sure say season no more than more omo boy, you know. At least or the European trophy ebe ended the season and eventually so no omutimi edge Europa League, you know. And one player or ye key edema Aston Villa team no of course Morgan Rogers inti say Chelsea ede a record signing fee ede akwa kotona ebe hia say Aston Villa so no kanu omonso ebe break bank na omonso enya replacement ede amano. And just 3 days ago, and also confirming the signing of Johan Manzambi from Freiburg. Also, money on one board the Europa League last season.
It's a Switzerland.
Yes, so be our share World Cup in Ibia. Who say, I mean, or a good player. He was very good. The chances on a boy Edema Aston Villa, Onyaye Edibo Ma Switzerland. World Cup in him no, he was good. I mean, our talent, you know. And Nyawawa say almost spend this huge amount of money at the Kotono. And the sources and also reports are Ebanichima. Aston Villa spend around 70 million euros. Or converted the pounds more around 59 million pounds. And Aston Villa spend at the Kotono. At the buy from Freiburg. And they believe very well say Kanu sene mekano o share the qualities na or you be a also pretty from the wings or ye winger and o share the age in so a the age in from 20 years okay it a chance omonya a very good player and then age in so a and I said the age in so ebetimi aboa na pan yi ewo Aston Villa and Kanu Sani medical kano omo tracking the last season. As Aston Villa omo scouting department no tracking no from last season. Especially omo ebe say share wo Europa League nim no and omunya kwa monitor ni and omo believe say obe fitting in to Unai Emery ne system ewo Aston Villa ho. And they believe very well that otimi ebo midfield. Apart from that, and so no, Osa operating from the wings, and according to Ocean style of play now, or ye fast or more munya born now, Kanu within small time from midfield, obetimi Akwako drew the opponent 18-yard box, the friend box to box in or that type maybe until he is smart or ye swift, and they believe very well say obetimi ababe opreti and also be replace Morgan Rogers, and I think the signing no ababe adie bakwa oko Aston Villa, they are happy with that. Once before then Aston Villa now omo record signing player Amadou Onana almost signing no I think 2024 last two transfer summer transfer no and omo sign no I think from Everton, right? And Oba, no, na ye omo highest signing. And say Manzambi with the figure ye go to around 59 million pounds, you know. You see, Wababi break his record now. I believe very well say people should watch out for Manzambi next season and obey a good replacement at the Aston Villa team, no. And then there's also another news say Omope Ibrahim Mbaye of PSG.
Mm-hmm.
Unse no more per Western player friend is Somerville.
Crescenzo Somerville.
Yes, Somerville. Make sure say yeah, you hear World Cup no oko Netherlands or more attack wa. I think or share a couple of goals at the moment. But with the news of say ono so betimi ako Asia no, e say ama me sure say Aston Villa for omunyan but omo e believe say ombetimi nya Mbai Ibrahim Mbai from PSG and obeka Abrante friend Manzambi wa Kanu and also a good signing at the moment. And then there's a story of Alejandro Garnacho so say a year likely say on so a bit me I join Aston Villa. Then again another story so Saba and he said Nicholas Jackson, former Chelsea striker, right? Say or Bayern Munich, and there's this report say Aston Villa and so HS and so Kanu what means is can Aston Villa enya from the sale of Abrante friend Rogers you know Kanu omo ebe market pa
na Ghana choose then as I mean from player yes you oba rise to the Ronaldo level no to player want me even after one season there was a Chelsea for crappy baby manufacturer meaning what is wrong with that boy no and Subanya what did not say Kofi omo kofa na me kan but no mu nyini
so ono mu de twa omo and I say can the mu
but once I'm a Joma there say
mu de wo money sa pepe
oh that be when you say what Tom player or prospect is Garnacho I mean you be call with such an amount because no actually now
sure
and then performance issues in United turn by attitude is Subanya so obviously not on call for a cheaper but such Chelsea is going to me more now after just one season new coach cross ambos Cologne boy now say me pa but I will be my information is that there's this guy out here one trucker more headed towards Chronom
okay
just say Zinedine Mohammed.
Okay.
Mohammed 1 year. Mohammed 1. And Mohammed 1 year.
Yeah.
So I don't need panic try this end So Mohammed te chronom trotro mu pa na ne phone tana so ho. To the extent say passengers ye de can not two more one is omunye na ne nia briti eti sure no. Eti Mohammed da say nyame mfa munkudra so nyi.
Enti Ghana trade no say I read latest report about our complete a loan move and Obeko Aston Villa with options to buy. And then again, Dembele, so Osman Dembele, report said by Numeriche, say Al Hilal for making a shock inquiry into signing of Osman Dembele from Paris Saint-Germain. Yes, and say some of Amedi can boni dino Aston Villa for a pen, but I learned said the bidder. Al Hilal for a person with the coffin from West Ham no one shall be joining Al Hilal team no and after him Al Hilal SAP Osman Dembele me GDA say my name said Dembele within the age any they were achieve Paris Saint-Germain after guiding them to win 2 Champions League you know my name say bia obeka say is enough obe move e dey call different team so obeko different team so minim sebia Al Hilal ena obekwa akusi akan e de amomo a eno nso news akano enwumre ya ena eno nso atwenity e wo honom then again Arsenal for Bradley Bakula me gidi say eno nso be great news e de ama Arsenal for pa they say yenya Morgan Rogers no me gidi say Kanu say wenya Rogers na ukonya Bakula at least en shedan haye bebre Yehu Bakula Paris Saint-Germain and then of course during the just ended World Cup no yehu ne performance for the French national team or ye one player Kanu many edge no home many gene ball bono okay onya ball how taking on defenders as a unsho onya ball no di konenima o ye defender Kanu one when ya obetimi atwen and I believe very well say Ateta etimi enyana emaya ebeboa Arsenal team ne pa yi no so eye news a eba enwumri ya no so ye de ho ensem no ema etifo
all right
we away from players Renard Heaven so yes just by 30 minutes ago and also story now but say per report in France you know about 4 national teams and a panel South Korea currently or more panel South African so air panel Senegal and Algeria we about less than 30 minutes ago and when so eba say oko France that is the news circulating most of the French newspapers on my website say Renard have one coach they be a Ghana e boni din e be kwa akofan but ubon say no akobe be foforo after the World Cup no unse oko fa Tunisia kakra bi after so mulusu omo first game no and okokochi omo eventually mulusu omo 2 games after that na ejuma no 1 to asubium then again unim say Senegal currently omo ni coach say after the World Cup omo coach Papitiao oni hobium oko Algeria omo so the same thing after the World Cup omo so coach inni ho South Korea the same thing and South Africa so omo so pe coach nti yenhwe Sebia Renan Hef ebe kweda South Africa, South Korea, Senegal and I say Algeria no so news eba enyumrent Kanu me de ebesi ana
right Mate any entenim ra eba na yedi nkomo aka we chi no so edi amamu
ensana lubinasha no manabo and some pain no amuzu bitters what's it amuzu bitters
apomode mapade eno ane hepa plus mixture apomode mapade eno ane hepa plus mixture
Hey, Unia, Pavi, and the Black Smokes mixture no malaria dronana. Ani, say nam sa, we be the same wife you testy positive. Ya num bi no. Say a ku malaria money nyina. Am nyina negative. Ade ho. Won ma we Hyper Plus mixture no. And we do we nso aba. Sentia. E was say immune system. Strong de bia. Enti Pavi
support immune system no.
Na Plus Smoks no so etu malaria no gu. Malaria symptoms. Say etipaye, afiafie, wonum ato, ahoamra no msa. Achakura 4 days. Na Pavi and the Plus Smoks mixture. One no.
Otec 102.9Fm.
Anya sa dia ko hu doctor. Fra 0542 778572 and 0542 807907. My dear Dronedi Pa Pavi Plasmox and Hyper Plus Nina. A painful about or more manufo and Quada when you do me come. Our pharmacist and her bar shop.
FDA aje Jordan Kratweyatu.
Dr. Amuzunatna na kwabe mu bie wunu o se die enku aye disretrem amatri wini fubulum na wajedi aba eye organic ode hama ensia en wodi aye enti se waye pemi anase wo natural hair no empo wo dreadlocks no ene ye ne aye ko barber shop ko yiye tie ye de amuzu hairful enne besretre ni mu tiri ebubu die emu ha oba achimfo nyareba aye wutira no nyina ama wuntimi fa wo natural hair enante no ani tiri nua eho agye aboso no obia ni tiri nua bo ncherewa ni solution eye amuzu hairful cosmetic shops bia ebi wo ho ni dudu mu fre 0242955056 0242955056 amuzu hairful eho abeg Johnny.
Hey, Opani. Mashusha wache. Sa perfect series books here. O ma me ko to bi ma me ma no. O wajajai. Aboa wo mo se. Se wo to make kan kama. Wo kabrofo. Na nkontabu akura de. Ejajai.
Wonderful. Mese Ghana for GAG perfect series. Atumo no de. Jai. No de animdifo. Ene tire wo nwoma bia. Owo crèche, nursery, any KG. Books bia bi. Ene owo science, creative arts, maths, RME, history, coloring, computing, OWAP, nina. Every basic 1, equals basic 6. English, every basic 1, equals junior high school. Ne bane combine so or nina bi. English nom and maths nom me say. Books be anywhere. Perfect series, any B, na GS, any NACA, and so I'm approver into your butter pian koto be maneba.
Hey, and that's already so cool be crab to me. I could chew akoton. How many students?
Na and no cradi. What table one to say, she almost has a mock exams, terminal exams, and a midterm exams at the master school. Here one more at to phone call put to a station and crying down so mine. First up, and your mom be beer, your tonto books beer for 0243 299938 and a 0540
102.9 FM.
Perfect series.
Your worst future is secured.
Mema ahwefo ne etiefo nyina kwa baba Amuzu Beverages Enterprise. Na yɛde nse bia bɛfɛ no Amuzu Bitters.
Amuzu bitters aka Atopa 5000 bitters. We are in san edi nubna krojen a how bie ni echiri yedi ahye. Na etiefu a omoteba me hodie. Dudu na beji Amuzu co herbs ekoshe omade no no omade. Ibisu beji Amuzu manpower herbs na ma konoa anaso na akoshe omunsa. Ene bakasa inro mienu nyina bom atuni din Amuzu bitters. Die koko hano so twebi na ekwani. Die ose ni be masem ahoodin wo fom. Se o twa 2 tot 3 tot na ahoɔden no epegia no enam damrama eni ododua a yedi aka Amuzu bitters winti oba bi ɔse oni atenka be ma bi a ɔse oni akɔnɔ ne yere onya twa bi a sa atenka anasa akɔnɔ no ebeni enam se de pepre eni hwintia edi afrenti abre insano ne pampana no ase ma utwa bi a enyi wanum. It is a dwabo bi ase na opese oniso ebo kakra Amuzu bitters why ebo eniso banyi wanum Amuzu bitters to baako atopa bebre Amuzu bitters obi a otiamia osi doctor ade chese mekoko dua so a biye mutim anase constipation ewo me so onya Amuzu bitters twa oye be sane kama obi ti bu akohoma na so 7 favorite food a na ne kondo ni no matro otimi nidi unya Amuzu bitters twa akotwetwa appetite na aba medre na utimi ni no obedi akaboni kama Amuzu bitters eyensa ehwam yie pa enam se nnua na ye de afre ma hoodinti onomu a tipa bia ni akire se metwa Amuzu bitters re manya hangover bibia se ni ho se manom Amuzu bitters ma ade achi hunam ye me ya dabi nnua na ede ahyen sane nnua emma nipa hoodene ma insechi how setipaye uhubi insaburachi how se memwa manya hangover no mi hubi we ya insa minya meka kudro so a menu akudro so a menu nwa how bia ni akire de otiamia onu bitters bia mu a no dan won say na twa Amuzu bitters na yede beba oba bia otiamia owo menstrual pains obuni say obre pa no onom Amuzu bitters mesebu so mesu a be ko fichire kama insay a meka ho asem ehu nya dene ne buo so nya dene se dodo pa na opetu dia no aba santasi apampatia na wa frɛ na my 0247 77 6743 0247 77 6743 Amuzu bitters ekoye.
Ensana nubinasha no manabo. Ensa bem no.
Amuzu bitters.
Você?
Amuzu bitters.
Amuzu bitters.
Collier. 102.9 Otec 102.9 FM. The pride of Ashanti.
Abuba bitters. Numbi abuba bitters numbi
Netie enya nonko abuba aromatic snap enso ka ho a ade bia ya wo yero mamre kwa so se wo kwaji aware ubokokoko ana utubedin nananom ebre bia ya wo bompaye ewa mamre kwa so no eye abuba aromatic snap ene se wo hwe akira kwan se wo hwehwe abuba bitters ene abuba aromatic snap akira kwan no pebia to a fo ani kire atwemata chiman wo beke ofori enterprise wo betimi afra won sa number iso 0246 18 7024 and now says 0277 718801. Baby, I told Sabia, Ubina Biato, Nomini Nansem, and Ton and Say Emo Bia when you fish Yadumochi, or Bawanyam, and no about Marco Denu Fonsun Timi Numbi. Man, Nomansa and Fan Kaka, Abuba bitters, Uba 2 Aquatri, Sa a Gadian Kratui, FD4 Agiatum.
All right, so Sanity Abuba bitters, Mr. Oyana, one Nomunsa Papa, send a bayan kofa how be ameto so. Nipa ni pi ena tie afutui and since then one say yes we no be da be sori na no pa wo ho den na wasa tie si ko adwuma so menye a supporter of ensa obenu be wie na wasa akopa hu tipa yedro ana say ade be chi na wo san kwa ko check wo pressure ne wo sugar ne san nyoma no no crepa ne say me pesikafo asem because omo mfa quality omo compromise on quality bon se sikani etwa bia that's no papa so what is that we can't say or to adura or to papa bibia o to bia or to papa na yen mo yen nuru sa level no de ye papa ni bi wo ho so what you say ye papa ni bi e wo ho no mo a won so be no mo a enko how bia meto so ubenya feelings because one be wani so correct ma ultimate di sounds na number 2 so two problems in kitten ya kese pi because helps ne nubna dia afra no ano hye pa docs men fan to anim say nensan say we obi a odwun so bebre ansa na de ache a wode hu aduro ahye nsan mu ena wo ye bema na wo hu mema sem ni yi a me pacho shase ne twa aboba bitters na aboba no oto a make sure so obeto amana kwa echire bi ko board ya oto kwa echire pa enti aboba bitters papa me cheze wo ye bema now you 2 minutes man wo ye bema na de bia ye partner complaining about sexual performance wo ye oba wo de bema na bia ontumi complain ba wo also tumi say yes what think no nsheda nsisi su sa nyoma nkoye sa wo so kompemu a wo nsheda mo homoden sa aboba bitters ene we tubo na musia dia ene na gegraw enti numun san papa sere me kan tia se aboba bitters na onmo na de aboba aromatic snap de aba we snap a is abrofo no snap no ye the local snap compete omo because aboba snap no correct now o kobokokoko o koje aware no utumi de aboba snap ni bi koma abusua na afi so o ko shrine en nananom akwa nkuta ho na bibia kama de amawa fa aboba snap ni bi sanse eno made in Ghana, made in Atrimate man ekoyi correct nya botra ni yi pa asa fran Ghana kente branding correct enti aboba snap no enso be boa for event ana bibia wo ye bia be hia snap bia menka se fa ko bodua because antimam ho say menhia eti aduabo enti emfanko kusua nkoto so emfanko gina obi da bi nemum wo de ye positive a ti se wo de kona nan ho wo de koji aware anase bia wo so snap na ya bia otumi de ye mixture bi ni ade a ni nyina no aboba snap na mekamfo de amount enti sport any pubs ahodo bibia tonton sane ade nyina no okwa benya bi na afi so se o person ofre de ode nsan ba ye ya na wa fresh our telephone number 0246 0246 187024 0246 187024 aboba bitters ene aboba aromatic snap obeto amana kwa echire Dimoza so na unim se ya yenua ba Monique da buy new sites Monique ene da odo ba kon sport ano e da buy new sites Samira make us say we biem apraman for ne area hofo bi atie na de atie ne say ne maame oba pani Mary na Jemfu apia aka serious a onya 71 no ne na wotweda ne eba so nyame adoma akwasi dai Sunday 26 July 2026 ewo apraman ehona na wotweda no eba so efitia no pa no nsia ekopema nwumre no nsia enti for this 1 week observation Monique is what tons afri nyina me de Sunday de meko ewie total sports ana meko enti Monique so tons afro bia onu ne to no a of course Monique de obeba sure Monique de to a obeba enti sa to Monique a wo se nyina konye kuja no voice note for Otec FM listeners Monique adofo nyina no oso tons afri mu nyina se kwasiada ewa praman na wotweda no eba so enti after na wotweda ne behu eda abusua ede eyida no enso behye nemum for the 1 week observation ne de ye nyina yenko na yenkoja Monique na yenkyere odon kyere no na ono so animonyama a ewa yie mu no ono so enya bi na bibia anye kama enti senior we de very brief from Monique and you the trim. Or say all friends and sympathizers are cordially invited. And this is somewhere.
Okay. And to me, so made the more call Abapa shopping mall. Eho and I kwa kodidwa. Abapa shopping mall se men kan chew say upe bibia ubenya nyoma papa toa for woni eche omo asoye. Ope electronics and appliances be say phone, ope laptop, ope fan, TV, air conditions and ope kitchen wares nyoma udibe sisi o kitchen ama o kitchen ayefe ope entadie say ye emma emmema nkwala anase ope furniture enkonya empa any wardrobe eye Abapa shopping mall ena uduani echire Abapa portable washing machine no kojibi na afi onioma yefia fasine kama ne bono eda form ukra 399 Ghana cedis a on sabeka Abapa portable washing machine bi ba ko na odi akofi oton so a bebi a wo bia no omo ebeye delivery e de abrel nyina an se wo de obetimi afa phone na wo downloadu Abapa mo ewo Play Store na se App Store na afi oni omo edidwa ewo so okọ omo app ne so a obehu omo ni omo no de opebia no wo oda omo ankasa ebeye delivery e de ama o hwe Abapa shopping mo a obehu omo ewo tafo 3 miles Sakasaka Park wa Bronsai na esi park neni mo na ho ena obehu Abapa shopping mall from ewo 0593 386133 0593 386133 and that's 0593 391848 0593 391848 Helper Plus live band for say ubeye program say ye a ye wedding crusade birthday party sorry schools and afe ekueku na mo ba be programmer mo pe live band wase a eye Helper Plus live band for ena ewose motonsa e de from otonsa de frɛ Helper Plus live band no mobile program ase a ombema program na ase a de enwum bia wo pe bia no omo ebebo no kama e de amount enti frɛ Helper Plus live band ewo 0593 386133 0593 386133 enu achi me kamfo shawama ken boba ken any pizza hub e de amount eho ena ye joint as say emrantie ene emaba wa omo kroma no omo di omo ni eche se shawama ena ope boba tin ana se pizza ena ope dia joint no eye ba kope shawama ken boba ken ena fe pizza hub okọ ma so ya obenya pizza papa de sanso ena omo boba tin no ekoye shawama so ewo ho omo saton abele wars de edeni bi papa sanso ena chicken wings ukwa obenye bi ena drinks ahodo nyina okọ shawama ken boba ken ena fe pizza haba obenye bi omo branches ne emienu bantama obehu omo ewo GNT's opposite Nadus fast food eho ena obehu shawama ken boba ken ena fe pizza hub obetimi afromo bantama de no 0591 361663 0591 361663 ena ahojo branch no so no obehu omo ewo ahojo station wa enti fresh shawama ken boba ken ni pizza hub for ahojo branch ne 0551 415927 0551 415927 Kumasi Technical University for say men can say admission no eguso a ekoso 2026-2027 academic year admission no asha say ewo KSTU say bia opese o pursue PhD and I said Doctor of Technology opese o pursue Master of Technology Bachelor of Technology Higher National Diploma the friend HND no and a fe diploma and other professional programs you know nyina KSTU and oko na almost same kanche say mpo no unse tertiary bebre e wo hono ma e ba core subject na almost unya D7 omumfa nemom Kumasi Technical University same kanche say mpo no o de se core subject English maths, science, any social studies no. O de unya D7 krana still akonya ewo ho e de ma. Na unim se ene no aha de enye possible entimi nye yie no. KSTU for ebema odai so no abam na afi aye possible e de ma. Enu achin so no Kumasi Technical University for omo ankasa programs a omo eye sebeya oba ho na ebetimi aboa na afi onso no uwie school na wankasa wotimi enya wodwuma ye eno eye including mature applicants na programs omo ye no ebani engineering maybe say oil and gas engineering omo ye bi wo ho onim say fashion agribusiness and finance entrepreneurship and finance omo ye bi ewo ho interior design technology pharmaceutical science and also Kumasi Technical University eye dispensing technology catering and institutional management food technology science and industrial lab technology computer tech facility management any courses a kesia oko tertiary a ubetimi aye no KSTU eye bi ewo honom enti omo postgraduate programs no and also PhD applied statistics DTech automotive engineering DTech chemical engineering DTech built environment ni nyina no omoye ne masters ewo ehonom enti kan for woni eche o maso omo courses ne de bebre ni nyina nse obekọ omo website na wakọ check omo programs omoye omo website no eye kstu.edu.gh/academics/programs enti okọ omo website na wahwe programs omo ewo bi nyina ewo honom sans na admission nso okọ anase okọ internet no so a no type KSTU eno eye school ni din na odi dot edi aba na odi edu anase edu edi aba na odi dot aba na odi gh na odi /admission/requirement ebeboa ama wonso hu kwan na afi admission no wetimi aye no ewo online and one say obefa o phone o de opese woto application voucher ni bia fa phone cca na dial *772*48# *772*48# eno obeto voucher na afi wako omo website no na onso wako apply kama pacho o dial *772*48# na 200 Ghana cedis ena obetua for undergraduate ena afi postgraduate no and also 220 pacho omo application vouchers no betimi anya bi ewo school mu ha Kumasi Technical University omo cash officer oko all regional post officer obenye bi oko UMB Bank Prudential Bank NFA Consolidated Banker eho nyina ubenya omo application voucher ni biato opemu ncheche mu afre number we 0322 496380 0322 496380 and that's 0322 496534 0322 496534 and omo WhatsApp line no na so omo mobile line no 050 1427 0501 427580 Kumasi Technical University Nimdie Shreng.
All right, so Nimdie Shreng ohodia yebekọ nim straight na fe ye de nkomo aka no ato am so.
Ensana nubinasha no manabo. Ensa ben no.
Amuzu bitters.
Wose?
Amuzu bitters.
Amuzu bitters.
Ekoye.
Yo. Yan shen semo ewo hoye. Dr. Patrice Mochepe ono na ye CAF president. Ena ode nkomo yaba ene ewo Morocco my moon say weekend yi say Friday 25th ena wafcon no shas here. The dekan wa confirm say emano sikasem no yatum anase price money na da wafcon no so no omatum by 100% to many times to na $1 million say you got $2 million for the budget as a young Nigeria for an first SKU. Say ko bo wafcon dia omuni the biggest favorite na wasan so edi nkɔmɔ afa Africa 10 countries ekusi anam ɛwɔ World Cup eba na wia na ano Spain ɛne Argentina boy Argentina more shot on target no na papa no kyerɛ sɛ in countries ɛkɔ ko gyina Africa nam no mbɔ mo hoden pa.
Football is very proud. They did very well. We set very high standards for ourselves. We've got very high expectations. Our clear objective, and we are now more confident than ever before, coming from the FIFA World Cup, is to see an African nation becoming champions of the world. I'm more convinced than ever before that can indeed happen. Life doesn't allow for dreams or plans or expectations which are out of touch with reality. You've got to look at the facts at all times, and at the end of the day, I come from a business background, and my shareholders always say to me, where are the dividends? Where are the profits? Where's the money? And you can give all sorts of wonderful explanations. At the end of the day, if there's no dividends and you can't give the people who've given you their money to make returns and to make money for them, you've got a big challenge. So we've got a clear expectation that until we have that trophy on the African continent, and you can see we came very close. If you look at some of our top national teams, I had the privilege of talking with some of the most experienced, most respected coaches in the world, and sometimes it's important for me to listen more than express my opinions. And one of the common features is that many of our national teams in Africa, their performances reflect that they are as good as the best in the world. Look at what happened between Egypt and Argentina. Look at what happened between Cabo Verde. The cooperation with our governments on the African continent in each of the 54 countries in Africa.
Right. In fact, me too audio for and I made a video for the first, and I was expecting the Obo Sahara games me go Ghana England naka ho. The Asari di Gini dino. But then no ball Africa. Yen 10 teams a World Cup na baso say. Or say is what you're convinced say you closer than ever see a World Cup ni be. Now we are back where you drew to a Morocco drew semis in Ukraine. We'll be a free money. Anyway, I'll say CAF, in fact, AFCON is born in 2025 Morocco no. Yenye hundi waje because after tournament no man so twiamba ho Senegal Jimmy the trophy finish o munsem Morocco ko ye protest bi say Senegal for ni free park no so nti yenye cap ni momo CAF for so omo asem identity age cap na ma Morocco for Senegal for so enti ase omo ko court of arbitration for sports asem no omo gusu AD president of CAF Dr. Patrice Motsepe or say their decision bia CAS ede bebe bia no omo CAF omegiatum eba se ko ha omegiatum e ko the other side omegiatum yentienu.
The process is now before CAS, and whatever decision CAS takes we will respect and implement. I mean, look at what happened at the World Cup. Decisions that referees take, there's always a contestation. What we have to do is to learn from what happened, and we've already passed laws to make sure that what happened in Morocco never happens again. And also keep engaging with the referees, VAR, match commissioners to make sure that the rules and the laws are very clear. And because at the end of the day, what ordinary football people think on the continent about the results is critically important. The integrity of the decisions that are taken. And there must always be a clear perception that you win because you are the best. You don't win because the referee takes decisions that are questionable or that are questionable VAR decisions that are taken. So I'm very happy. We've had lots of discussions, and I'm told that what I said was I'm sick and tired of answering the same question. It's not totally correct. what I actually meant was, I think people are sick and tired, and so am I, by giving you the same answer all the time. And the same answer is, I go to, at the World Cup, people from Senegal said, President, please leave the trophy where it is. People from Morocco said, President, the decision was taken in our favor. And the point is, I always, any other decision or any other response than.
Right, so President of CAF in Kanu. Now to some few messages now for to other stories so we message a free Kwesia Pia about update on Manchester United. Kwaku Jubimba, so share from a doom opposite Ramsey Presbyterian Church. Keep up the good work. Paul Ajinkwatin or Seymour Fire Champion Kanu. Ya Lincoln Syria watching live from Sierra League Road. Kumasi Santico or today. Okay, Hala Madrid and Chelsea. My greetings to Honorable Hamidou. And Nene Senior, please Barcelona transfer updates. And Boache Christian so per Chelsea updates. Chelsea they say them say Morgan Rogers any their super. Richard Oseminka, please, when is the GPL starting? Liverpool transfer updates, and then Obusa said, is Ket Okreku still at post? Wait, they say in your question. Ket Okreku, Obian Muntimin to know this on one to know.
Maybe
like a man for that so about the perception say FNU a branch and arm of and I say FNU a buying institution be. Into a buying bit to me, sorry, that group will say, well, reshuffle the FA president and yes, sir, Mr. And yes, sir, FA no, a year, a kua, nipa bimo ate. The only relationship more with a buying say, almost share national teams so Emma buying, and we deal with international bodies no, ewo a buying dimu. O aban ni control bi almost so unless e bi aban person de mra Ghana mra edi football for no baza aban ana president betimi asore ze ne wa 2G enye how is that possible enye possible eni mra biam obi antumi gise football for na betimi yi ket free so enti san komo munya idi se football for na anko congress anko pass vote of no confidence and say the term of office as no almost anko re-election afi o man to amano that's fine but until then he remains the FA president. Bien to me, mre bien ni baby a bit to me bibia. Into me nya isa nkomo. All right. Alexander Boache so share from Adenta Accra. Ena Clement Asarbediakon. I really like your show. Can I say I'm Clement, watching and listening from the Kumasi Center for Collaborative Research in Tropical Medicine, KNUST, Kumasi. My regards to the crew. All right, Clement, that's a power for the compliment. See, I yantua stories no so what has say na yanhwe enkomo a ewachiri. In fact, yadi can catch them say AFCON a move from 24 teams to 28, starting from the Pamoja no. Next year AFCON no. Ebeko 28 countries. Na senior the last time I Ghana J AFCON no 1982.
Yeah.
How many countries in there? 8.
82
8 about 16 ya nyibida ya de call 24 no kwade ya asem ye mo bo
8 no e call 12 yes e call 12 in we say 8 in here from 1968 to 1990
okay
yeah about 8 teams and from Senegal 92 yeah they call 12 and 94 Tunisia 94. Yeah, they call you maintain it 12
now.
South Africa 96 and they call 15. So and they call 15. And from 98 Burkina, yeah, they call 16. To about 16 now from 98, 2000, 202, 204, 206, 208. Okay.
Yeah.
And 2010, yeah, about 15 nations.
And
because of
Togo for
a free about 16
16 tournament but Togo for
free 15 yeah boy very good yeah. Until 16 the main fans from 98 yeah about 16 now to 2017 Until 2019, and I'm called Egypt, you know. Egypt near they call 24. Until from Egypt, and they call 24, near about 24.
Ghana, time now you to me go close to AFCON, you to me drew final. In fact, you drew final in 2010, Angola.
2010 in Angola.
16. And from Angola 2010, no. 2012,
yeah,
you drew semi-final.
16.
2013, semi-finals.
Yeah.
2015,
final.
And you call final.
Sure.
Tini is 16
teams.
But yanye bi.
Yeah.
And 2017, you drew semis and you for Cameroon for a year. Christian Basso.
Yeah.
And then 2019, they called 24 teams. You know, Ghana after group stage. You know, next game I round of 16 now Tunisia for the penalties. Year frame. And 2021 our Cameroon group stage pine 2024 23 by about 24
okay.
Cote
d'Ivoire very good
group stage pine 2026 they call 24 team the freeze
25
no?
yeah say Morocco
and also 24 teams young qualify. Say they call 28 teams so careful try so AFCON no I them more at the
qualification
qualification no
I have for more
to some extent because more countries means
more countries
but no can say so we share trajectory of Ghana performances vis-a-vis the number of teams and they compete or tournament anymore no now your money bonus so then
the brave
they say Aqua could do 28 teams 12 yanye 16 yanye 15 yanye just said they call from 16 they call 24 no, right?
From 16 to
24 no you qualify he said they call 28 that means I was say yes share sapomusu from 1982 by pem how many years be 40 something years Ghana ni AFCON da ti adwuma ne de afi na ebe ye den pa
omuji 2010
anano ade
omusa abeje enrechi ya Kanu hwe ni je ekwo so ukromo ti imagine say 82 pese me hwe Ghana cry average age
okay
so from 82 Kanu ye hu AFCON ye hu AFCON trophy
I'm very sure to say a boy AFCON who catch in country bia
can true
Prince Tego say Carlos Queiroz ni yasa kofa na aba ne de just SMP yenti no
that's our coach David me you okay so be some question you call work up tell me like them different span or yeah Ghana football is not about defensive it's not about defending ultimately it's about when if Ghana is 2-0 down people have hope say Ghana will come 4-2 ultimately says once a world cup na a very big tournament yem pese ebegu enima say you know we play more of defensive just because maybe we were not really prepared or maybe the squad that was being called was not really the best and this is how it has to go but we share the changes I don't think say we are better than do baby they can maintain him though it's okay but to me I don't think so we are better than Yako baby a waste of time in fact and what's ever keeping we are going back to the same system now.
All right, so I know you're Prince Tego, ex-Ghana international, former Ghana Premier League goal king, former striker across the folk on World Cup now Bobio 2010. Yeah. Or say a coach here, no crane say Ebia one tin ye ti yensantibium.
That's our coach. Oh David. Me you okay. So be some question. You call World Cup. Tell me like them different span or yeah. Ghana football is not about defensive, it's not about defending. Ultimately, it's about when if Ghana is 2-0 down. People have hope say Ghana will come 4-2. Ultima says, once a World Cup na a very big tournament, yem pese ebegu enima say we play more of defensive just because maybe we were not really prepared or maybe the squad that was being called was not really the best and this is how it has to go but we share the changes I don't think say we are better than do baby they can maintain him though it's okay. But to me, I don't think so. We are better than Yako baby. A waste of time, in fact. And what's ever keeping? We are going back to the same system now.
And some pain no. Amuzu bitters. What's it? Amuzu bitters. Amuzu bitters.
And Prince Tego say going back for Carlos Queiroz is a waste of time. Waste of precious time. Obe say mre kwa. On shada nye coach Papa Biasa. Now Mr. James Osei Brown, secretary to the Asante Kotoko board. When him say Kotoko Foguso and that day 3 of our pre-season at so Pajo Stadium. I'm sure your video be yam one. But then Penina Kasache say Omo asset target Edama Eric Tinkler and target Ben.
So we want you to bring Kotoko to the level that all the management is to be. All that we expect is to win African Cup. So first win the league and then move on to African Cup. This is the expectation. And I know you can handle it. Yes. You are trusting me and you are here to be together with our boss and the full support. So whatever you need, continue, sports director, and us. And I know that is also behind us. Thank you.
All right, Susanne here. Mediama are confirming the signing of Eche Dogley from Kanu, Heart of Lions. They are confirmed. Mediama for the almost shenedie. Dak, I know nti a video of ne official announcement, you know. And I'm more show Otec FM Facebook page in ye yachemo no. Eche Dogley, a central midfielder no si academy Kanu, Heart of Lions. Onimbo ball rough. They say no okotakwa akobo CAF Champions League. Na Chelsea kama. All right. Now if also Samatex are confirming the departure of 4 players, Omu players and 9. Samuel Tete, Francis Jetua, Kofi Agbesima, and Emmanuel Mama. Omu nyina omu Chelsea omu contract wu. Enti omu ni omu wie team no any omu to asubiem. Obia ekwa akoto na brabo so elsewhere. Tie no ene nkomo kakra no so free onum eba. Minim ze govi what can Eric Tinkler, you know, say the period that you refer to as Asante Kotoko as sleeping giants, no, or person who is had any free war. So what you say as a 10 gram what da on fana who didn't yahe, ni kesi any na fasubi any so no, or say sa tag ne Kotoko so no, or person who free war, sleeping giants. Tis no, person who do Kotoko do leveler. Elali, sorry, no Kotoko, sorry. Esperance, tenase, no, tenase. That table of men no but so the Kotoko sa ko tena ho biem na adwuma ne dia so adwuma ne so but say enye beyond. I mean when you have committed leaders adwuma ne so say they encourage achievable, you understand. And with this current board and wo share wo mo an kekane opepo mo so me adwuma na I mean I'm sure enye beyond mo enti yeah, we should know the best. Kumasi and any na waha. Yeah, cabintiano. Yeah, man on necessary pressure. Yeah, I mean, pay attention to small negativities, no. What you say? Enti one year jumano. I'm sure so or shase no yeah. Kotoko supporters best sorry. Almost sorry so. Mighty. Almost sorry. And you might be brave to me see Okroma.
Omadache.
Sleeping giants,
Omadache. Supporters, Omadache.
Supporters now welcome.
Omadache. Serious, Oman Kano, all-time low. All-time low.
Is it a new?
Oh, and oh,
in fact, like. Hey, what is wrong with football support to Krumha? I mean, generally, if your clubs now, or said that you enough experience or top flight, maybe almost supporters, and that's what I could cancel. You talk of Samatex, Gold Stars, and then also Moon Chenya, the supporters, and that's one the Gold Stars almost every time be another dance park. But for old ones, you know, so Nanzenzi who dwarfs. Can I say All Blacks? So almost I got Division 1 for 16 years. Obviously, fans now can be also. But for the old guys need now the Heart of Full, Asante Kotoko. Even before Asante go, then you issue your supporters at the dark. And I was almost young man. Senior, with your mama, yeah, preparatory na yenye mkodai.
We the any Michel the Mozart.
Oh, Miss Sandy been so to group him.
But
Camp president yeah.
No kasabi bripa o hwe aja so far yenti
say kan adwuma ho na
but ensem ni bi ho no ma o kan
ebi ne
te say de na me ba me te say na ba ku bi ana wo bo no se African teams ne bo Muhammadi wo World Cup we and ye closer to winning the World Cup
than ever.
So
convinced, yeah.
Now, based on what you're convinced.
As I was citing examples, Africa for top coaches, need top teams, need Tijina. And my example of Cabo Verde, need Spain, Argentina, and Egypt, I mean. Because I was expecting them the Ghana, England, say back count. The way you see your Tijina Bonne again. What's the first? No, Ukraine say first, no World Cup, no Africa for no. Okay, and since we go back first in Africa for a quiet 4-0, 5-0, 3-0. Almost say rough. Tinya one win beer. Now better talk of time. But say, Anand Cote d'Ivoire 6 points, Ghana 4 points, DR Congo 4 points. We about 6 as I said qualify from the group stage. Morocco to make could do semis near. So we are getting close.
We are not close. We are nowhere close. Intina sema oka say we are closer than ever no. Or you convinced no minim ni nyina so bakanu the assistant say ye be World Cup ni and ye nya more teams especially the just ended World Cup meboa but sebano performance ni dia so far no Africa as a continent now the 4 years ago hu krempa ye ntimia amiti standard ye set during the last 4 years World Cup. Say ye kai say Morocco went to the semi-finals, but this time me anko that stage. So na quarter-finals na France omu free mono, and beyond that me anything ye heavy. I witness your tournament might say we are closer than ever. No. In fact, yenya certain opportunities be grandpa nanke bitimide a make statement a stronger, but we failed. One of those opportunities when Senegal met Belgium. Even Argentina crano, Egypt defeat no munya in the hands of Argentina no crano. A lot of people believe say na preventable. Avoidable. Ne idea na say Egypt let me holding on to the win. Same thing applies to Senegal when they played against Belgium. Na Belgium and Norway. Belgium. Yeah. Ntino Kanu performance ni there we can celebrate. And Kitty say Kiveda qualify for the first time in the history of the World Cup from Africa. I mean, in a game against Spain. Okay, group stage, how many Spain board draw?
Yeah.
And Ubi and Shebi. A honest start, you know. Among four were shocked. Mu born fine there. But it drew crucial stage, you know. We saw levels. Even though my idea, I mean, we say FIFA 11 no chrome the buy and na Vosinya keep an account. And then crimes are man for raising questions, baby. Are in our tournament in I was best goalkeeper Unai Simon. Now, your first 11 their goalkeeper for Frona Bedem. But in the end, Kivet Omuya dear. But I mean, so say ye modi moi as we say, Ombe qualify crab bad the next edition no crano. Something they need to answer. It depends on how Ombe Muhammadin between now and the time I best start to qualify. Based on the things I saw, heading for the CAF president to convince me, say we are more closer to winning the World Cup than ever. Really? How do you mean? Sure, say facts. Factors akesi no Kanu. Me sure say be supporting this who say the city entino umunya butre kakra. I understand the toda who say okay she need to me foul nti nkomo ni bi ho no ma itimi call to a level e bia na enye utri mu pono no. But to say that you're more closer to winning the World Cup than ever is a big crazy that. No, Kanu. Abrofono krasi 9 no cry NTB free so. So I got to so moon come on anyone we against Africa getting more slaughter at the World Cup. Ninti Dr. Patrice Mochepe waya de may Afconina osisika bemuya is a winner and benya say 2 million. Yeah. In the time here, in fact, Kanu, when it comes to Sikasem regarding all the competitions now, you say improvement aba. On say the city and anytime be on be change be on be expand the competition be no. Na you a reflection when it comes to the monetary reward. To say FIFA DA. On say the city.
Sure.
It's a hard there, but some of the things are na okay can or glorify Africa performance at the World Cup near Kanu. I disagree.
All right. I don't know. So, quick one.
Now, Kaku, I got a consuko chinasem. Yeah. Can you say Kotoko standard? Don't me Amy less than Kotoko standard? Oh, say this city.
Which of the standards now come as him? The so current one as a previous one because standards in the assistant.
Standard no come
was it yeah Bo League na Kotoko supporters expect say team be finish top 4. But those days supporters in standards near league neje. Kwata. Closer to winning it, they lose out.
Absolutely.
They second. But say obe corner omo play top 4 the na nka ho. But say Kotoko both ball omo play top 4.
Oh, yeah, na situations need to miss some our expectations in so to me vary no. But when say Tinkler based on the conversation now we can is talking about going back to those days. Those days na Kotoko. Ejina ne nine so almost every competition bi omu kumbia na nyese omu edisi omu edisi omu kwajo ba no mu gidi so mbetimi age. Unze ni ya ba start season for free. Kotoko support betimi aka say ye beje on. Just like obi aka bi no, but as to say nipa ne beka we gidie a wo gidie based on ya wo hu oni team ni hu say ye wo we ya build a team na could do this level your project na dura mature enya nu bi ni obi gina so dia aka obi gina say o ye kotokoni or prino mapa ma ni team no na dia aka say ye kwa akoje. But so di GDA na can we sure because of near one who about team need Kanu. Many sure say obetimi enya say nyina so no. And he's talking about going back to those days where Kotoko level no na a was route said you can so say a giant is sleeping. They will say yeah my giant sorry. So that is the target, which is good because every single member of the Kotoko family, as much as possible, they all hear anyone say Kanu Kotoko at all times. Ebejina level will be respected. And it is out to say new coach aba. Ne nkomodi ni say or emise wado beko back to those days now we are proud to be a Kotoko supporter nana. Say it's good. But ye ko details na ena semne wono. So ati asiye. You look at where Kotoko was here, any baby no more, any near also more ye. Even when you limit it to the field, CCA can make Kotoko squad no quite a number of good players that's so around though. So who's a BF free some key guys BF free media but I think I see na me share or more report you know. And they still have some good players around. Our coach bit me build a team out of it. Maybe I'll bit me add 1 or 2 be just like you all the time no. Say Osei Akoto. CSA target areas are can be recruitment. Obviously you look at goalkeeping. And actually also because the main man of course there are other center backs near there but you may want to add 1 or 2 be and then you move on so say there you look at 1 or 2 because it be beko. But generally if you look at the squad now my report now you still have materials a bit me build the team be out of it and they are competing at Ghana level. But when you say Kotoko say also will come back to Kotoko Kane level ne dia Kanu ne beyond Africa. Sorry,
beyond Ghana, yeah.
You go beyond Ghana and look at Africa.
Yeah.
And to be honest, Osha say why it takes time. Inti minim say ne komono or the time to one, whether say within the next 1 year or 2 or 3, and our war aim is so bit me the kotoko could do hona. But animu ya there, I think say it will be difficult. In fact, it be even unfair to expect to say Obama early performance, Sundowns performance, any elite clubs in performance, no, because challenges in the doors. But they can always start from somewhere and Kotoko the ability to do it.
Okay.
Can you person ya diebina unia hode na odebe na ya na hardwin. What you say? Ye to America. Ebia bibinti una ya wuntimi into America. So you are limited. Or we say this here.
Yeah.
But when it is that only limited, one kasa ubetimi a work on unleashing potentials ne wo munidia, then you always have a good ground. I will be to me their starting BB in the long term and then I admit so obey to me. I go back to some of those days. But say any more idea. I don't think say a be realistic.
All right.
You be wishing all the best. What you say?
All right.
Na Prince te good dia no so me pese me kabe kakra bi ho. Na osi Carlos nye me boa.
Or say a waste of time.
Sir. Oh, okay.
Or say rekwa.
All because ne bobo no eye defensive me boa. Okay. All right. I mean, Kanu or a former Black Stars player or a Ghana ni Prince Tego could retire officially on.
Has only the one or the retire.
But Kanu media Evan Carlos Curious at home. Makase Ade Bakwe Mammy me 4. Say a be retaining no a year 1 Kanu. Generally, Ghana for PGD say a quality above form in terms of players on the field, me boy. Okay. And we still believe that as much as possible, ye ni materials are bit media ball open play football, a bit the likes of Morocco, Egypt, and Senegal, and I'm a boy. Quite a number of us that view, which is fair. But under the circumstance, anytime now Papa ni nyaye, the ability to see say this thing, the moment I decide me go open up, I play the ball around, I'll be in trouble. And as much as possible, maminya compact. Na min contain me opponent and try say bia minya 1 or 2 counter bia media pegola. Esanko ye Juma for him at the World Cup, especially against England. There's no way I'll beat me. Say he didn't do well. And he asked for a Juma Kakrebina Wabayeno. And you see a Gina Suarez who deserves see a man a chance there. I think he's done that. But Kanuze, ye krempono as a country, no. In recent times, so check ye performances are akon kind na ewo various competitions ya call recently. Set it the end ye GB and ye jahokoye. But would even so fano Mr. Nyantechi time ba bepim Kate Brace ni baby abedu Kanu check it. Anytime be a tournament be a koboy homodin be we don't play flamboyant football. Mr. Nyantechi time can you see a call AFCON finals twice? Ba kuni ane Cote d'Ivoire a boy no a call penalty shootout no
2015.
Absolutely. And Angola, DNA, and Egypt call final or Michelle 1-0.
Yeah, 2010.
Check it here. Kanu. Sa competitions nina in recent times are Black Stars. Ako. My boy Muhammadino. A PN one near ye possessive based. And I see a boy flamboyant football a barber for. In fact, 2015 created the last time need time I far from Grant. And none situation in Yakwa say Carlos Queiroz situation ahead of the World Cup now. Until the FA back then. led by Mr. Nyantechi Kachra Avram Grant say AFCON na ye kono he should go and do well. Do be kaya na ye game ni nye game akanu ase o tiwa yo fe say Kevede na ye biemu bono na nye typical flamboyant football ni yebo. On say the city and under the circumstance September 2026 started qualifies for the next major competition ahead of us. On say the city and Kanu, I think say national team there as much as possible. You look for obehu materials na ukutano. Any system obe adopted a man be suit you no de nya de ope. Enti no media say reason ye say about defensive football nko dia I don't buy it because you can be defensive and still remain solid. We say obi mo ho aka no mu defend you but mu nye stable at all. But we Carlos all the games who decided especially against England who decided so pese would defend the ankasa no. We were solid maybe in defending. Intino when it comes to qualifying to the next AFCON and to also put a team together with a plan I bet me one way a be call level bia Ghana for you be impressed because you won't be that probably be a winning it never you won't be that in recent times fine but say Kanu the next AFCON say Ghana co final when you just see a best celebrity ukrumwa
final
yes
the final the abre ya hu abre
the last time I hu here 2015
but say in between the period and you have gone down, we've played in 3 finals. And you see a go beyond the final.
But see a baby qualification grad the last one.
Of course, and they were hossa. The fact that Manchester United don't qualify for Champions League last season, Chelsea don't qualify for Champions League this season means next season will qualify no do group stage and as well Kanu could do semis. Chelsea fans will celebrate.
Next season. Chelsea support a BNI Hornomwa. So person ye real pa in the expectations or bedwin say say would even say Chelsea both champions need be next season the club because Chelsea kwaje. Because we know where we are. You know baby a project this year. Winning it no be difficult. Of course it can happen. To say the Club World Cup. Ni kona Chelsea phone said they need this omo Club World Cup until the final came and they went for it. So such shocking outcomes need a part of the game. But realistically, there are times you don't move into certain competitions with so high hopes Mr. Wokoji. Until the next AFCON, Ghana, see it me qualify ni could na can you could do semi-final. People will praise Ghana. Because they say no Kanu ye kwa na I wish so am I. And when it comes to doing that, I think Carlos Queiroz has proven that he can do that.
Okay.
And let's not dwell so much on defensive game, no, because media me Kanu me see me believe we say team Pia a time will come, a day will come. You would have to fall on defensive game and son was surviving. It me too Pia. Anti defensive football ain't bad, but it depends on how I will be defending. A hawk and a yana 71. But
you know, sir, you can't be overly defensive to win a tournament. And so there's a because to win a tournament you need to score goals.
Yeah,
what you say? Spain keep clean sheet naturally way in nano. Or she goes kahun. Aha. But me to be honest with you, me not convinced with the tactics. Me not convinced. That's a haram no doors on the door.
Haram no idea here. Defensive no.
Yeah, no, like as a overly defensive. Defensive football. That's obiabo defensive football. Team Benemo. Team Biabobi. But to be overly defensive. Share any Panama yi. Himself the Ghana obiabe share but Panama the ebeshe no. Charlie, nyame nko o.
Panama no say ebie mu a anka hwe ikura anka asem fufuro ba.
Me chese. Chese bono.
Ba Kanu.
To be honest, I'm not convinced.
But mami misawe. Coacha na ka say 2 months and 3 months to the World Cup. I did team mama no. I team ne yede man ne nim say ayi kojo to me boa. Ne yede man no our group with Croatia, England Panama. Now what me come manage a qualification out of this. I call run of 32 elusu 1-0 to Colombia. Would the young possessive football and I say defensive no Kanu. In reality, say we co expect say within that time no Carlos Queiroz intimim put a team together na omu offensive that way. Because actually time of
offensive and defensive the same found the time.
Found
the time
to play that flamboyant football now more Kanu. Ebi na ye fast Spain. Near can't how many times I walk
Thomas Tuchel be for Chelsea halfway through the season. I mean, how I never see sign.
Yes.
The level of football and at Chelsea for the Kwaji Champions League, Anyway. Oba no cars I think I mean defend. Okay, can Champions League
but they were now one here na Man City final no.
Oh, that's a final day. I mean, final day we play to win. We play to win finals.
It's na make.
I don't know what, but entirely Chelsea were playing well. Scoring goals for fun. But one kasa after the Mafa team ninety I mean more haram
we were not scoring goals for fun sir. Oh, but no mass sign because to enter Thomas Tuchel situation crowd the man is different near say. So we Chelsea squad na consistency wo. On see the city. Lampard okay Lampard na.
Yes chirim dia. Yes chirim dia.
But I'm just saying say under the circumstance for a national team coach and then you okoye you know so okay say we overly defensive na I say we are expecting more than ya na was expecting free coach you know.
Of course the I was expecting more
sir
to be
honest Kanu na who did say be round of 16
32
say ko 32 and say bia no come on into bia nka
no and more as in result more as in performance.
Okay. Now performance Kanu even against Croatia, there were moments and he tried to open up. Were you not impressed compared to previous games?
And now will close it up.
Ain't no with time no. He will get to know the players more. A minutes so better. To say man for complaining about Jordan. Yeah, Kanu definitely won't say Jordan. The minutes so better. He won't say he be Drew baby no. Or be more comfortable to open up and play. Sa kind of abofene kakrano. But time now,
I'm not specifically saying that Abofe, when you're Abofe, who come on a media. What you say? And you're Abofe. But I mean, born they say what we be at. So coach Bob born as a kuya.
You're young saying De La Fuente in Spain, the
no, like we should be playing well because one games are boy we were not the better side. Games a ball World Cup no ya one cheni pa any boy you know
in terms of possession
general play stats bibia combined yeah ball shot Saint ya Panama ball Saint ya how many times you to the ball room box mu how many times you to the ball right box ni mu you shoot two saying e mu send a far pull mu omo dey send a far pull mu against all other opponents results ni nyina call saying in just one win in 4 games. Say me come chance here. Yeah, World Cup do, but I mean,
don't forget
to say who coach you know time and now buy any materials na obeto so na
materials na ense san player for we go fit be aba
so we nyina ba
say eden a ye be hu change so me there okay untimi mfa World Cup NJJ Carlos Queiroz say oh yeah a bad coach. Even say judging with the resource in this World Cup Kanu. Yeah fair unkase oye a bad coach. I believe very well say if say obeto aso ana say ye be mano kwan amana to aso bioma then ye betimi enya time say sini so ye call World Cup defensive style e kobo ye Kanu me hu say even coach etena say analyze ye ehwe nioma bebre ene man adopt sa ye friend say tactics and answer approach na ye use the boy matches no te me de me hu ni say Kanu with him no say ye say man atena say and say ono anka say eje atum na wa to aso a I believe very well say ye be hu changes bebre e we team ni by then with the caliber of players on beba on board with the approach to games. Can we be able na say you the right material so no pay no one can say a collapse of players on one fee say umbetimi abo to the system. Kanu me GD is a Black Stars no you be who improvement hey coach papa bia ebe for team bia for the first decision and I said the first ejuma was so ye and he say build a very strong defense at the amateur team,
especially when who consider baby. That was the situation
very
of
good,
Black Stars.
very
Yeah,
good.
na ball store and
understandable. Of course, they are be criticize a be bonabaso, and even
there's more
first 11.
More argue say yen quality no. And so another issue also from that angle I agree. Because a top striker at a World Cup, a player in the championship, then the team struggles, not only be more. There's a problem.
Now, what shot on target chrome movie. Even the striker now you need two in the Premier League or she goes for fun now. You call World Cup 0. 0. On crowd for me, because me you be players na omo disappoint me number 1 me yi your friend say Antoine Semenyo for Jordan Moody still ye nim say omo performance ni ye
but ntimi nko welcome for any to Jordan
even inaki na sorry ina dey ni
Williams mu nyina
Semenyo na ye dey ni two ne so no kan ye dey ni hu ye 0
that's all no how do you blame him no evidence to prove say or yere ne ho e baby but Oma can who because team bia o front 3 and now front 4. It was so bia this into Bobo France. Doi or right, Dembele or left. Now Mbappe and Finfi say ubia yene there. But in the case of Onono,
he's Semenyo.
Yes,
Semenyo
he's only the player. Yeah, the only player of form. Your team.
Yeah.
And you are here to the right, to the center near Nina Nkuso. And the pan on unkwa bit me.
That's the situation. Or limited because of your style of play. No? Semenyo who call anymore, who attack and we not the best out of him. Most of the times, no say who defend.
Yes, Haram.
But many are what said they no can on the same page. Say yeah, no. Ubon say some of the players they will fall out. Ubon a hona bon say that be bet me about Carlos Queiroz be my bobo na Kanu kura who guys a World Cup. Which game was that? Was it Croatia? Croatia at some point we opened up and people were clapping.
Yeah.
Now I'm for ball so it's not like going to me mobile no. Now under the circumstance the best way was to
my story has no interest. My story one project.
Mochepe
or say me go to Dr. Patrick Mochepe or say nobody is going to persuade me to spend more than 2 times as CAF president.
That's on contract.
Quote of the week. Nobody is going to persuade me to spend more than 2 times as CAF president. Obi eniwa obetimi ade epiapia metiko and also obetimi atwetwe me epiapia me amamako
more than 2 times.
Yeah, me kwakoda. A word to the wise
is in the north.
It's enough.
All right.
I know the
I mean the birthday ni sorry.
Power there.
And then Wednesday
we see one person back to us so enjoy power there anyway.
All right. And then the birthday of Dr. Mrs. Lydia Juma Apintain. Ono and a headmistress Emma Great Achievers Educational Center what town also. Dr. Mrs. Lydia Juma Apintain. Obi atro dia ba sene na woda enti yan wish no a happy birthday enti mommy birthday mu shira ni nyina yesre di ma onne nyankopon ka wona afi o ma many more wonderful birthdays say ya enti nyame on ka ho na bibia enkoye enti sinia o de ma memfa course be 345 benza za manya fair 24 aha anti yentiom kakra. Yes, hello, within the South African.
Hello.
Yes, I have frozen free. All right. Yes, sir. Open within the South free.
Yes, fantastic. Kanu Akoto. Abacho, we are na kusukoju crew. the church say and them about that's my body man. Now we say our say after now say our which is when both Sasana yes so some place be now we will be our league what it says what say we are only this is a show be and you didn't original also say now Liverpool go on the Champions League go on to be on was in the that's the next year you put 24 super break a moment 24 now we are someone wants someone massive all the same level and just what year a mucho mal junior munyo with us funny year they are to have internal form to trade that from Buddha national Kachua okay I go into to see compete 80 matches who did maybe that oh Champions League oh young one here and just run a Kachua yes just break you quite even I remember as I'm 24 so what I say you look so but woman yes.
All right, let us say hello.
The boss player.
Yes, sir, it's Chief. Yentio, you name Yanko.
Benji, Vinci, Serbia. Hey, after Focaso. Rapatin, look, baby, look, be a Champions League, you did be what you Mammy feel out to la Casa, coach, that's some cacao. I said, I said, like I said, but a coach in our band, a bomb, a good coach, no man pressure. I say, and a coach for the bay. That was a bit my queen, able. When I was predicted, so if you coach in a band, when we did get coach in a bois, I can't get in the bed, make us coach in the 2 years you. Now, Kobo, meaning that about draw. So, England was a little game together. You go to
all right. That's it. That's it. Hello. Yes, sir. Chief, yet you. Okay, yet you.
I think we can have you some. Yeah, now Sunday, Muki, now, when Tested and Sama.
I pick first training we are the Akanya, the same financial.
Yeah, most of the Kana nice about and so you cram a monje. If you are not a number, no, I'm in your correct. But maybe to know.
I want the WhatsApp message share messages and according to time, it be a buy. I see first 3 correct answers. Tina pick first training we are. Said the Akanya financial.
Oh, Madam.
Okay, yes, sir. That's it. Hello. 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 Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Bodin yenti miya.
Kanu. Good evening.
Yes, sir. I'm frozen.
Friend is about because of it.
You, yet you.
I'm just a more car. You have to coach in one thing. So, I think I can walk on it. You put it in work up my air corner. Then I said, you I so it is so new and the difference of Congo and I know that can be why because maybe it's so good because it's in the name and it is so good and this time on a chance for us on who they can have on it yet. Since we don't have level so we should achieve the attack then we will be more action and work up with the standard high or anything a man for more defense channels. There is a little coach in man chance
all right, Mate, me that say. All right, my name is here.
And sana nubinasha no manabo. And some pain no.
Amuzu bitters.
What's it?
Amuzu
bitters.
All right, so yeah, the Nedian was here. Nyame admo china ya wada ebesan ba. Sam radio eja usu ewa ha. Ewo se etino. Yetieni wi a de akabia no. Counselor Edibeto Asamae. Tinyami admo chine be se hia.
Yo, gbibia boko.
Church is so adumpa.